joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi, marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, this project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together.
What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination, an experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful fusion of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling and Mira's commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
Here you leave today and enter a world of
Mickey Mouse! A world of princesses.
A world of villains.
And heroes.
Raise your sabers!
A world of other worlds.
A world of all the favorites. A world of throwbacks. A world of
for whatever you love. Infinite worlds await.
Open your eyes.
Think of the one place you've always wanted to see.
Where our magic comes from?
They say if you dream a thing more than once,
Please, please, please.
it's sure to come true.
Everything you see exists together in the great circle of life.
There are stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it.
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun.
I told you she was tricky.
Life is full of possibilities. What do you want to be remembered for?
The world is in our hands, and we gotta do something with it.
I just want to say a word of thanks to all the artists, the workers, and all of you the young and the young in heart. You help make this dream come true.
Well, hello. You. There is no need to adjust your television set. You are not watching Hulu. You are on YouTube. But this could be a YouTube. This could be not just a YouTube original, but this could be a Hulu original. Yes, indeed. Welcome in once again. If you just joined us, we just got done pitching 10 brand new concepts to replace Frozen Ever After. We had to burn down Frozen Ever After in order to do it. So, if you want to see those concepts, watch it after this live. This live here is taking that Park Place, the YouTube channel, to task because they came out today with a rumor of somebody saying that there is an 805 acre to 900 acre parcel of land that could be for the fifth park for Walt Disney World Resort. And one of the panelists said something that really irked my nerves, because I already did the rebrand master plan to make that mechanic happen. So, with that being said, let's make it do what it do, because higher is waiting, low is available. But either way, we got to go on tour. Yes, indeed, we do. Let me take down this account intro here. The fireworks are here once again. I asked them if they could do it for me once again at Disney. I'm like, Disney, I got one more show. Can you do it again for me? They're like, of course, Braylon, we can. So thank you, Disney, so much for that. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is me. Hey, everybody, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Now, you know, we start off every Disney stream with this iconic introduction. Walt Disney, take it away, my friend.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome. Disneyland is your land.
Let's have some fun, shall we? One more time. Hey, Linnell Stiller, good to see you. Hello, Danielle Stone, good to see you. Oh, this intro never gets old. The fun starts from this space right here and right now. Call it timing, why don't you? Yes, indeed. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. We are live on tour one more time, talking some Disney news. That Park Place, they came out with a new video about a fifth gate. And I got something to say about it because the rebrand master plan has already been done, including a fifth gate. Nice week to use your own content, huh? Let's get into it. Hello, Puppet Charlotte. Welcome in.
This is a global event as Walt Disney World, Disneyland Paris, Tokyo Disneyland, Hong Kong Disneyland, and Disney Cruise Line join Disneyland in celebrating 50 years of magic. It's the happiest celebration on Earth.
Disneyland is dedicated to the ideals and the dreams that have created America, with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
Thank you, Walt Disney, for that, sir. Appreciate you. Welcome in, Phil. Glad to have you here. All right, now, wait a minute. Hang on. I'm getting a video message from two stellar-tacular robot friends of mine. Now, they're checked in on the West Coast to a particular hotel, so give me a moment as I bring their video call up real quick. Hey, Wally and Eve, good to see y'all. Welcome to the tour. Glad to have you here. Hey, guys. Good to see you. Still together all these years later. Wonderful. We can say hi to people a couple more times. We got time, my friend. We got time. All right, Wally, listen, I love you and Eve, but we got a show to do, brother. So last time, I don't want to do this to them either. It's nice to see them here. You never know who's going to show up live on tour with you, man. Okay, wait a minute. Hang on a second. So I just got a text from Wally of you're going to allow me to say hi, but you can't let my woman say hi. Very understood. Give me a moment. Wait, Wally, I got you. Give me a moment. Give me one moment, Wally. Good God, man. All right, Wally, here's Eve, okay? We're going to let Eve speak, okay? Hey, Wally.
Hi, it's nice to meet you.
All right, Wally, one more video, bro, and then we gotta do the show. We gotta do the show. One more. All right. Okay, first of all, sir. First of all, no. Sir, you're out of line. You are out of line. No, we're gonna get this off right fucking damn now. No, you are out of line. No, just because we took away Frozen Ever After does not mean you get to take away Wally. Wally is actually a quality movie. People ride for Wally, and Wally deserves the energy that Frozen's getting. What? You big mad? Are you furious at me? Are you like Raz and you're always watching? I don't give a fuck. Now, with that being said, shall we get to our tour? Because we have some things to settle at that park place. Now, for those of you who don't know who that park place is, they are a YouTube channel that they cover theme parks. Okay? All right? Cool. They came out with a video talking about a 885 acre to 900 parcel by ESPN Wild World of Sport. Same here. Actually, you know what? Give me one moment. Because I'm going to show you something about why that Frozen can't have, won't have, and never will have. Give me a moment. I'm going to say you want to get rid of Wally. What the fuck is wrong with you? damn, I mean, I know you butt hurt, mad hurt, and everything else that hurt, but dude, because we took away Frozen Ever After, Wally gotta be destroyed? I don't think so. Let me read this to you. Wally premiered at the Greek Theater in Los Angeles on June 23rd, 2008, and was released in the United States on June 27th. The film received widespread acclaim for its animation, characters, story, visual score, sound design, screenplay, and use of minimal dialogue. It was also commercially successful, grossing $521.3 million worldwide, becoming the ninth grossest film of 2008. It won the 2008 Golden Globe Award for Best Animated Feature Film, the 2009 Hugo Award for Best Long-Form Dramatic Presentation, the Final Nebula Award for Best Script, the Saturn Award for Best Animated Film, and the Academy Award for Best Animated Feature, with 5 additional Oscar nominations. The film was widely named by critics and organizations, including the National Board of Review and the American Film Institute, as one of the best films of 2008. It is now widely considered Pixar's magnum opus and among the greatest animated films ever made. Okay, all right, right there, right there. Right. Does Frozen have any of that? I don't think so. I don't think so. Out your ever-loving mind. Just good damn. Good damn. Shameful. Just shameful. I mean, damn. Let me see something real quick. I'm ashamed. I'm beside myself. I'm disgusted with your behavior. My God. Anyway, let's move on to that park place. Here we go, everybody.
What if we told you that for the first time ever, we're now hearing Disney may indeed be blue skying ideas for a 5th gate? That's right, a new park at Walt Disney World. So when will it be, and what would it be, and what might it include inside said gate? Well, folks, those are all great questions, and we've got answers on the other side. It's a great time. It's a good time, folks, right here on TPP, where all the news should be fun. And today, the news is indeed very fun. So as we dive in, click the like button, drop a comment, and if you're not yet subscribed, 30K is on the way right here for TPP. All right, folks, it's time for a scoop like we have not had in a very, very long time. We're going to do so carefully, though, because this came from a source that we need to protect, and also because this is a big one. And I don't like getting these kinds of scoops wrong. So we're going to be a little bit coy as we dive into this. Keep some salt with you. It is rumor, it is speculation, but here's what we're hearing. Ladies and gentlemen, we are looking at an area here on Google Earth of about 885 acres. Some might call it 900 acres. That is not in a location that we had ever heard before was going to be used for a theme park at Walt Disney World. Part of the reason it's not is because it's down south of certain lines that matter, and it's near Celebration. But things, they may be changing. And you can see here, we're looking at Disney World to give you some idea of where we're at. This is Magic Kingdom. You can see the lakes, and you can see the lagoon and all that. Down here, you've got Epcot, and you've got the boardwalk. You've got Hollywood Studios down here. Animal Kingdom is over here, just so you can get your bearings, okay? Just to get your bearings. And down here, south of the ESPN Wide World of Sports Complex, We have a source now that has been right on so many things, and I with trepidation, I am bringing this out there to say we are now hearing for the first time ever, with seriousness, that Disney may be looking at a fifth gate. Now, I have never come out and said anything like this in the past. When others speculate on it or put videos out, we kind of roll our eyes, but here we are this time talking about it. And the reason is because we are told that Disney has to find a way to grow right now. 70% of the profits for the Disney company are coming from Disney parks, the majority.
So I'm pausing it here. I want to go back and play that 2 more times for y'all. Okay, here we go.
You've got Epcot and you've got the Boardwalk. You've got Hollywood Studios down here. Animal Kingdom is over here, just so you can get your bearings, okay? Just to get your bearings. And down here, south of the ESPN Wide World of Sports complex, we have a source now that has been right on so many things. And I with trepidation, I am bringing this out there to say we are now hearing for the first time ever, with seriousness, that Disney may be looking at a fifth gate. Now, I have never come out and said anything like this in the past. When others speculate on it or put videos out, we kind of roll our eyes. But here we are this time talking about it. And the reason is because we are told that Disney has to find a way to grow right now. 70% of the profits for the Disney company are coming from Disney parks. The majority of those are coming from Walt Disney World.
Now, I'm going to do that one more time for you. I want you to listen very intently, okay?
You've got Epcot and you've got the Boardwalk. You've got Hollywood Studios down here. Animal Kingdom is over here, just so you can get your bearings, okay? Just to get your bearings. And down here, south of the ESPN Wide World of Sports complex, we have a source now that has been right on so many things. And I with trepidation, I am bringing this out there to say we are now hearing for the first time ever, with seriousness, that Disney may be looking at a fifth gate. Now, I have never come out and said anything like this in the past. When others speculate on it or put videos out, we kind of roll our eyes. But here we are this time talking about it. And the reason is because we are told that Disney has to find a way to grow right now. 70% of the profits for the Disney company are coming from Disney parks. The majority of those are coming from Walt Disney World.
Wait a minute,
and they have turbocharged, and that might not.
Dragon House, 1 second. Dragon House, are you from La Renee Creole? Because there is a person named Dragon House or something of dragon. There is the what is it called? The Dark Council, I believe. You know what I mean? So still I might have been told on the first bear, change my mind. Understood. Dragon House, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Just rest, brother, for a minute. I appreciate the enthusiasm, though. I really, really do. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. As you guys heard, 70% of the profits are coming from the Disney parks, and Disney World is the big kahuna in terms of being a money maker. Let's keep going here. Thank you, Dragon House, for being here. Glad to have you here. All right, let's keep going here.
Might not be a success. They are essentially giving out 2 tickets a day because they're doing all these special parties at Magic Kingdom. They're trying to find a way now to beat Epic. I can't tell you what's in the Blue Sky development. I can't tell you what the Imagineers are working on, but I can tell you that we've been told to look out for this, and that this might be the new resort area that they could be planning to put in an Epic style new theme park and hotels. This would not happen before Villains Land is done, we're told. So we are looking at something that would be off by maybe 10 years, maybe about 10 years from now, maybe 2035-ish is when this would be getting finished up and ready to go. But for the very first time ever, folks, we're hearing that this is where it would be. You can see this would be along I-4, and you can see this would extend the Disney World lines because the Disney Gate is over in this area. Yeah. This would also put it into new territory in terms of you would have cross traffic going from the Disney property from one side to the other. So, but this is the idea, and this is maybe to counter what Epic is doing. Let's go to Marv, then Ron, and they won't keep moving on through the panel, but we'll just work our way down. Marv, your thoughts on a 900-acre area potentially being set aside at Disney for Blue Sky, a 5th gate in the next decade or so. What are your thoughts here? What IPs that it could even be successful.
I think a fifth gate is 100% necessary, but I don't know if that's the place to put it. You want to put it next to one of the busiest highways in America where traffic jams are constantly happening. You're going to be able to hear horns blaring and stuff like that. I question the logic in that. But yeah, I think a fifth gate is logical. If they are actually looking at it, then I think that's a step in the right direction. I think they realize that Cars Land and Villains Land and Monsters Incorporated Land and Encanto Land, these things alone are not going to challenge Epic Universe. Now, if you had put all of these things together in a fifth gate, that would have gotten people excited, and that would have actually maybe, gotten people excited toward the future. People would stop talking about Epic as much. But right now, Epic is still the big new thing because it's got IPs like Mario, like Harry Potter, like How to Train Your Dragon, the Universal Monsters, things that are very, very much in right now. As far as IPs, I mean, I don't know, maybe if Disney does in fact buy Epic Games, maybe they would do some kind of Fortnite or, try to...
Let's reverse that 2 more times.
And that would have actually maybe, gotten people excited toward the future. People would stop talking about Epic as much. But right now, Epic is still the big new thing because it's got IPs like Mario, like Harry Potter, like How to Train Your Dragon, the Universal Monsters, things that are very, very much in right now. As far as IPs, I mean, I don't know, maybe if Disney does in fact buy Epic Games, maybe they would do some kind of Fortnite or, try to incorporate, gaming stuff into it. Have actually maybe, gotten people excited toward the future. People would stop talking about Epic as much. But right now, Epic is still the big new thing because it's got IPs like Mario, like Harry Potter, like How to Train Your Dragon, the Universal Monsters, things that are very, very much in right now. As far as IPs, I mean, I don't know, maybe if Disney does in fact buy Epic Games, maybe they would do some kind of Fortnite or, try to incorporate, gaming stuff into it. I can't imagine.
Very interesting, Marv. Sir, I know you don't know me well, but sir, I want to bring your attention to something here. I'm going to play some of the highlights from this stream a little bit later on in the show this evening. But I just want everybody to see this real quick. So 11 months ago, I did a Walt Disney World rebrand master plan, taking Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, and talking about Fifth Park. Then Josh D'Amaro, formerly the chairman of Disney Experiences Division, did an interview with CNN in Abu Dhabi and said, I wish there was a way to, have a game mechanic relate to the parks. I said, what was Virtual Magic Kingdom then? And then I did a Walt Disney World rebrand master plan remix. Now, I'm not going to give away what's in this live here, but you will see here in just a little bit how much Marv really pissed me off. I don't know Marv personally, so this is no smoke to him as a person. But as a theme park commentator, content creator, opinion critic, it is flagrantly disrespectful, asinine, and tragic behavior that you would say that, and there was a plan already out here on social media talking about it. But you don't know what you don't know. So let's get back to the video here.
Imagine, because I would say a Heroes and Villains Park, which was rumored for so long, but they're already doing Villains Land in the Magic Kingdom. So Yeah, I would imagine like maybe something like Disney Adventureland out in Paris, which actually does look pretty cool. And they've got that frozen area that looks amazing. I would say almost certainly if they were going to do a 58, we get some kind of extended version of that Zootopia land they have in Shanghai, because that looks amazing. And that's the big franchise right now.
So this is an area that's big enough to house Animal Kingdom and Animal Kingdom Lodge. You've got lots of room for hotels to go down there. There's preservation area to the west of it that they can't go into, but and they've got some experience with putting in parks next to major thoroughfares. They do that with Disneyland at this point, but
they don't like that they had to do that with Disneyland.
That's true. But people in chat are talking about this story that Disney might try to buy Epic by Fortnite. Ron, what do you think about the idea that Disney would try to get into the gaming industry, buy up a studio or something, and then drop video game IPs into a video game park?
Article of
Let's rewind. Let's motherfucking ass rewind.
At Zootopia land they have in Shanghai, because that looks amazing. And that's the big franchise right now.
So this is an area that's big enough to house Animal Kingdom and Animal Kingdom Lodge. You've got lots of room for hotels to go down there. There's preservation area to the west of it that they can't go into, but and they've got some experience with putting in parks next to major thoroughfares. They do that with Disneyland at this point, but
they don't like that they had to do that with Disneyland.
That's true. But people in chat are talking about this story that Disney might try to buy Epic by Fortnite. Ron, what do you think about the idea that Disney would try to get into the gaming industry, buy up a studio or something, and then drop video game IPs into a video game park?
Article about that now on Geeks.
One more time.
Animal Kingdom and Animal Kingdom Lodge. You've got lots of room for hotels to go down there. There's preservation area to the west of it that they can't go into, but and they've got some experience with putting in parks next to major thoroughfares. They do that with Disneyland at this point, but
they don't like that they had to do that with Disneyland.
That's true. But people in chat are talking about this story that Disney might try to buy Epic by Fortnite. Ron, what do you think about the idea that Disney would try to get into the gaming industry, buy up a studio or something, and then drop video game IPs into a video game park?
Article about that now on geeksandgamers.com.
WDW Pro, I'm pissed off at your ass too. And yes, I know I took a shot at you, but just know it was nothing personal, bro. It was just in the moment. And when I'm in the moment, I say what's on my mind, as do you. But honestly, bro, we've had chats in La Renee Creole's chat. You do have some good takes here and there, but I feel like sometimes your takes are more of frustration rather than how can I put it? Cohesive connection. Sometimes your takes are more from a frustration standpoint than a cohesive connection point of view. Sometimes your takes are more from a frustration point of view rather than a cohesive connection. But I do believe that you want Disney to win, but it seems like to me there's more problems coming from you than solutions, just saying. But I got nothing but love, grace, and space for you, because you have built up a great platform and you do have panelists on there that definitely know what they're doing. I just do think that sometimes the ones that are making the most sound are the ones not being heard. Because you just said, I quote, what do you think about Disney buying Epic Games, buying video game studio, and putting gaming properties in a theme park, when we have Minecraft and Merlin Entertainment's making it do what it do with their first Minecraft park opening up, I believe, next year. Then you guys already talked about Mario, right, at Epic Universe, right, and also too at Universal Studios Japan and Universal Studios Hollywood. Yeah, and also too, there are other video game brands, for example, like Pac-Man. There's like a real life Pac-Man maze experience overseas. So even video game brands are recognizing they need to expand out. Even Sega is trying to partner with other theme parks to be able to bring Sega out to the theme park space, right? So it's definitely happening. And let's do some Disney history here for a minute, everybody. Anybody remember this? I'm just asking questions. I'm just asking questions. I'm just asking questions. I'm just asking questions. What do I always say to y'all? If you understand the moves that are happening around you, you'll understand what you're seeing in front of you. Hey, Linnell, still good to see you, beautiful. If you understand the moves that are happening around you, you'll understand what you're seeing in front of you. If you understand the moves that are happening around you, you'll understand what you're seeing in front of you. If you understand the moves that are happening around you, you'll understand what you're seeing in front of you. Let's get to it. Disney Interactive Studios. Disney Interactive Studios Incorporated was an American video game developer and publisher owned by the Walt Disney Company through Disney Interactive. Prior to its closure in 2016, it developed and distributed multi-platform video games and interactive entertainment worldwide. Most of the games released by Disney Interactive Studios will typically tie in products to existing character franchises. On May 10th, 2016, as a result of the discontinuation of its Disney Infinity series, Disney shut down Interactive Studios and exited the first-party home console game development business in order to focus on third-party development of home console video games for other developers. However, it continues to release games on iOS and Android mobile devices under its own label, Disney Mobile, and later revived the Marvel Games, Lucasfilm game labels, and for licensing of third-party developed games based on Marvel and Lucasfilm properties, respectively. Disney Electronic Content is a spiritual successor to the company. So you have Walt Disney Computer Software, Buena Vista Software, Disney Interactive, and Buena Vista Games. Now, you may not remember this logo, but you certainly do remember that logo. So, WDW Pro, I just wonder sometimes with you, do y'all know that this information is out here free, readily, and available to people? Just asking a question. Let's continue. Because there was another video game developer. If you all remember Bob Iger, my white brother from another mother who believes in not just building one, but building two. Diane Disney, who is the daughter of Walt Disney, asked Bob Iger to do a really big assignment. Can you get Oswald the Lucky Rabbit back from Universal? Now, the trade happened. Here's how the trade happened. Al Michaels was at ABC. Al Michaels went over to NBC Universal, and because of that, Universal gave back Oswald to Disney. Do you know what happened when that happened? Let's go over to here. Junction Point Studios, ladies and gentlemen. Junction Point Studios was an American video game developer based in Austin, Texas, founded by Deus Ex creator Warren Spector. Disney Interactive Studios acquired Junction Point Studios in July 2007. You mean Disney Interactive Studios? You mean this Disney Interactive Studios? Oh my God, let's continue. To develop a property based on Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, a character created by Walt Disney but owned by Universal Studios until the character was acquired by the Walt Disney Company from Universal in 2006. The studio was closed in 2013. Okay, all right. So you're still asking about Disney and video games. I wonder if there's another motherfucking ass video game series. Give me a moment. I don't know what to do here because this is just no. You know what? Maybe instead of Villains Land, maybe they should have just made a whole land of this. Kingdom Hearts. Does anybody remember this? Kingdom Hearts is a series of action role-playing games developed and published by Square Enix, originally Square, and owned by the Walt Disney Company. A collaboration between the two companies that was conceptualized by Square employees, Japanese game designers Takana Norsuma and Jinichi Hamoto. Norsomo serves as the series director. Kingdom Hearts is a crossover of various Disney properties based on an original fictional universe. The character centers on the main character Sora and his journey and experiences with the various Disney characters, as well as some Square Enix properties such as Final Fantasy, The World Ends With You, and Alexander, in addition to original characters and locations created specifically for the series. The series consists of 13 video games available for multiple platforms, and future games are planned. Most of the games in the series have been positively received and commercially successful. As of March of 2022, the Kingdom Hearts series has shipped more than 36 million copies worldwide. A variety of related merchandise has been released along with the video games, including soundtracks, action figures, companion books, light novels, a collectible card game, and a manga series. I don't like it when people don't know information like this. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm trying to think. Is there something else? Is there something else? Oh my Disneyland Adventures. Oh my God. Oh my God. This was on Xbox. Oh my God. There it is. Oh my God. Right there. Look. Toontown. You actually were a character inside Disneyland Adventures. Okay. Okay. You know, maybe that's not enough. Give me some more time, guys. Cause let me see. Let me just see something. Ah, yes. Oh, this game here, Club Penguin. Oh my God, Disney Club Penguin. Oh my God, there was this game too. The game featured a virtual world that included a wide range of online games and activities. It was created by New Horizon Interactive. Players used cartoon penguin avatars and played in an Arctic-themed open world, Disney's Club Penguin. I wonder if there was something else. Oh my God. Wow. How about this game, Toontown Online? Oh my God. Okay. Is it just me? Is it just me? Is it just me? Is it just me? Or has Disney been doing video games for a while now? Give me a moment here. What's this? Oh my God. I mentioned it that I did live on this virtual Magic Kingdom. That was a part of the happiest celebration on earth. It was supposed to stay around for a year, but then they made a my VMK server to continue the game. Oh my God. Wow. Hang on. I have more. I have so much more. Oh, here's this game here, Disney's Magic Kingdoms here. It's a 2016 city building game developed and published by Gameloft. It's themed off of the Disney parks. Okay, yeah, there's that. No, Bray, there's got to be more out here, and there is. Let me see. Oh, there's this. Oh, yes, Disney Dreamlight Valley. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Got one more. And how about this one, just to top it all off? Oh my God. Oh my God! So wait. So Disney Speedster. So, oh wait, that's a video game from Disney. Oh my God! Okay. All right. Okay. Let me go with this because maybe this might help out too. February 7th, 2014. Disney and Epic Games to create expansive and open games entertainment universe connected to Fortnite. Let's read on. The Walt Disney Company and Epic Games will collaborate on all new games and entertainment universe that will further expand the reach of beloved Disney stories and experiences. Disney will also invest $1.5 billion to acquire equity stake in Epic Games alongside the multi-year project. I just wonder if the people that know the most are the ones that aren't being seen. Clock that. Let me read that. Let me read that sentence two more times. The Walt Disney Company and Epic Games will collaborate on all new games and entertainment universe that will further expand the reach of beloved Disney stories and experiences. Disney will also invest $1.5 billion to acquire equity stake in Epic Games alongside the multi-year project. Let me read that one more time. The Walt Disney Company and Epic Games will collaborate on all new games and entertainment universe that will further expand the reach of beloved Disney stories and experiences. Disney will also invest $1.5 billion to acquire equity stake in Epic Games alongside the multi-year project. So let's go back to WDW Pro's words real quick. Roll it.
You get some kind of extended version of that Zootopia land they have in Shanghai because that looks amazing. And that's the big franchise right now.
So this is an area that's big enough to house Animal Kingdom and Animal Kingdom Lodge. You've got lots of room for hotels to go down there. There's preservation area to the west of it that they can't go into, but and they've got some experience with putting in parks next to major thoroughfares. They do that with Disneyland at this point, but.
Yeah, but they don't like that they had to do that with Disneyland.
That's true. But people in chat are talking about, this story that Disney might try to buy Epic, buy Fortnite. Ron, what do you think about the idea that Disney would try to get into the gaming industry, buy up a studio or something, and then drop video game IPs into a video game park? Animal Kingdom and Animal Kingdom Lodge. You've got lots of room for hotels to go down there. There's preservation area to the west of it that they can't go into, but and they've got some experience with putting in parks next to major thoroughfares. They do that with Disneyland at this point, but.
Yeah, but they don't like that they had to do that with Disneyland.
That's true. But people in chat are talking about, this story that Disney might try to buy Epic, buy Fortnite. Ron, what do you think about the idea that Disney would try to get into the gaming industry, buy up a studio or something, and then drop video game IPs into a video game park?
They don't like that they had to do that with Disneyland.
That's true. But people in chat are talking about, this story that Disney might try to buy Epic, buy Fortnite. Ron, what do you think about the idea that Disney would try to get into the gaming industry, buy up a studio or something, and then drop video game IPs into a video game park?
Article about that.
You know what? Let's just give 1 minute and 30 seconds of silence. Okay, let's just do that. Because this is where I get pissed, right? It's one thing if you don't know, right? It's one thing if you don't know. But it's a whole nother thing when information is readily available out here. Minute 30 seconds. What's up, Kraken Squid? Welcome in. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back in. Sincerely, what do you think about Disney buying Epic Games? Thank you so much, Kraken Square. I appreciate it. What do you think about Disney buying Epic Games and doing a video game park? What do you think about Disney buying Epic Games and making a video game park? What do you think about Disney buying a video game studio and doing a video game park? Phil Florentin, who is the motherfucker to be the one, to be the two, to activate the motherfucking three, who's been talking this shit? Who found all that information live just now? Who is that person that has been teaming up with two other legends? Let me just say it like that because that's what we are. And been pitching theme park concepts. Please let me know who. I'm curious. Please, somebody give me a fucking answer. Thank you. God. 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 Let's get back to that park place in WDW Pro who just asked Ron E. Bradley, what do you think about Disney buying a video game studio, making a video game park? You're asking Ron E. Bradley? No disrespect to Ron E. Bradley. Proud of what you've done with the dish, brother. Really am. But, bro, pound for pound, fist for fist, soul for soul, I'm that motherfucker that consumes, lives, and breathes all this shit. By the way, let's go back to Resort Recon, which, by the way, I saw a trailer for Resort Recon is back, talking about all things up at Universe from La Renee Creole. Excited. I hope I can still be a guest because we were supposed to still collaborate, or you said I was going to come back on at some point in time. But on that Resort Recon, for those of you who remember, who pitched the Mario Kart Rainbow Road roller coaster on Resort Recon? Oh, tag yourself in. That was me. We just did a live talking about attraction ideas, inquiry about ride capacity. I made 6 rides in Celestial Cade and 7 rides for ride capacity at Universal. I talked about how that Rainbow Road roller coaster that should be there and not Fast and Furious. And then next door is the new Dog City Town Hall indoor ride with Pikachu because there's a partnership with Pokemon and Universal. Then you have Zelda at Alice of Adventure, which everybody's been rumoring about for years. But then talked about Toon Lagoon and how Al Delfino could come into Toon Lagoon for a Super Mario Sunshine rebrand, but then bumped it with the one, the only Tom and Jerry. But now we think, if we go back to Nintendo, you got Mario Kart, New Dog City, Super Mario Odyssey. So you got Mario Kart, Super Mario Odyssey in Universal Studios Florida. You got Zelda Islands of Adventure, and then you got Super Nintendo World at Epic Universe. The same idea that happened for Harry Potter. And then I added Super Monkey Ball to the San Francisco area. And then brought Yoshi's Island, which, by the way, the Super Mario Galaxy movie's out. Take out the Simpsons and put Yoshi there. Oh my God. I'm just asking a question, right? No disrespect to Ron disrespect to any of your panelists, WDW Pro. But did you, WDW Pro, and your panelists know all that information I just pulled up? And those lives, I did those lives. I remember every beat of those lives. Let's go back to you asking a question to Ron. That has already been answered by me live. Let's get back to WWE Pro and that part, please. Child, I can't. I cannot.
Is that now on geeksandgamers.com, by the way?
Yeah. Look, Mario is huge, and the Super Nintendo world, I think first of all, it's incredibly popular, obviously, the Epic universe, and I think it's going to expand. I think we might see Zelda, we might see Luigi's Mansion, who knows? So it could be a good idea, sure. But when I look at the land that you section off there, the first thing that came to my mind is, dear Lord, what if they just decide to do DVC Village? And do nothing but sell more DVC because they have so much money tied up in Disney Vacation Club, and it concerns me. You know, you saw what they did with quarantining that land off across from I-4, creating Celebration, and then dislodging it from Walt Disney World. They did the same thing with Golden Oak. I really do hope that the creative minds could get together and come up with a fifth gate that would be logical and that would work. But here's the biggest challenge that I have with this whole idea, and that is the fact that over the last at least half decade, we have seen maintenance decline in the parks. We're seeing them build a whole bunch of stuff and then have to change it for budgetary constraints. Epcot, not the project that they were supposed to give us, has been a letdown, the Epcot expansion. Now they're expanding things all over Animal Kingdom and Magic Kingdom, and they're tearing things down to do it. Hollywood Studios, same thing. Their track record is what would highly concern me if today's group of Disney people went forward with a fifth gate.
These are not the Imagineers you're looking for, I think is the way to say that.
Yeah.
Lauren, I'll come to you in just a minute. I want to go culture as a lover of theme parks and the Walt Disney World Resort, and a guy of the DVC kind of attitude. He's a man who loves everything that Walt built. Culture, what do you think about the idea of a fifth gate? And, we're looking at Disney Tourist Blog covering some of what would be preceding reasons to have a fifth gate. Attendance headwinds after record revenue. Disney's got to figure out how to get that attendance up to make the investors happy.
They have a huge problem because nothing that they're going to do is going to be a surprise anymore, because they decided to have a political fight during the Chapek era that literally destroyed their ability to earn trillions and trillions of dollars. I think recently you either did a video or we've done a story on that at that park place, and all of that is true. They don't have the free reign anymore to develop land as willy-nilly or move around their conservation areas or do the exchanges without the state's involvement. There is no way to do what they could have done had they started the fifth gate a decade ago, which is something that we've been talking about for almost 15 years now. They needed a fifth gate a while ago, despite some really crazy accountant people in one of the forums I was in trying to say and suggest something different. We needed another park, and we needed more experience in the existing parks. And ultimately, that's not what happened. And look, our friend Ron is not wrong. Their maintenance systems have fallen into, I don't know, the abyss, because they're not even maintaining what they have now. They have very poor ride and queue designs that are going to be showing up here in the expanded areas. And while that area could be buildable land, and that's the bigger conversation, what is the most buildable land? Boutique parks were something, as Marvin mentioned before, that would have been perfect for this location. The problem is they got enslaved by IP and no longer have creatives. So my challenge to Ron would be, hey, name me an Imagineer you would trust that's in Disney's current employ to fix and not only what's there, but also to develop an entirely new theme park with a minimum of 12 attractions.
There's
Culture. We got problems. We got problems. We got problems, sir. Let's rewind the tape.
Is the most buildable land. Boutique parks were something, as Marvin mentioned before, that would have been perfect for this location. The problem is they got enslaved by IP and no longer have creatives. So my challenge to Ron would be, hey, name me an Imagineer you would trust that's in Disney's current employ to fix and not only what's there, but also to develop an entirely new theme park with a minimum of 12 attractions.
Let's rewind the tape one more time. I do declare, roll it.
All that area could be buildable land, and that's the bigger conversation. What is the most buildable land? Boutique parks were something, as Marvin mentioned before, that would have been perfect for this location. The problem is they got enslaved by IP and no longer have creatives. So my challenge to Ron would be, hey, name me an Imagineer you would trust that's in Disney's current employ to fix and not only what's there, but also to develop an entirely new theme park with a minimum of 12 attractions.
Culture Casino, I know about 3 motherfuckers that's been doing some damn shit on YouTube for quite a damn while with Disney and Universal. I believe that brother right there is filmmaker right there. I believe that guy is Florentine right there. Wait, ain't gonna get it from my finger rate. Wait, Robert. Wait. Right there's Florentine. And then there's this motherfucker right here. BFP Imagineering been doing some motherfucking shit over here. What have we done with Disney? Let us count the ways. We've done a whole, as the fireworks are going off behind us here, we've done a whole Epcot hotel pitch. We redid Animal Kingdom. Brought Ice Age to Animal Kingdom. We brought Happy Feet, which is owned by 20th Century Fox, to Animal Kingdom. This dude right here, I said, listen, Snow Dogs, Snow Buddies, this motherfucker turned the whole idea of that into a whole tundra. Imagination Wood Studios. And we haven't even touched my Walt Disney World Rebrand Master Plan Remix, which we're going to watch tonight. All of it, so you can see that there have been people who've been doing this shit. So maybe, Culture Casino, and you're not wrong here, sir, that they have been stuck on intellectual property and they don't have any creatives. So maybe it might be time, shout out to Theme Park News Network, to bring back the Rockstar Imagineers and have multi-year contracts and deals to be able to get Disney updated. Because it's not that intellectual property is bad, it's how it is utilized. We just did, or I'll just say I just did a whole Pleasure Springs concept last motherfucking night. Bringing bars and restaurants and places of a gathering energy inspired by Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, including a Blizzard Beach and Typhoon Lagoon bar and lounge, and a Disney Quest district. I brought the Adventurers Club. I brought 8 tracks. I brought mannequins. I brought the Neon Armadillo. I brought Tion's Palace. I brought the Axiom Restaurant. I brought the Sorcerer Conqueror, Mickey's Hat as a restaurant, and I brought the Pride Rock Steakhouse. You're asking questions that there's already answers for. Culture Casino. Let's get back to
There's not one. There's literally not one.
And that's the problem.
You want to say that again, Ron?
Fix and not only what's there, but also to develop an entirely new theme park with a minimum of 12 attractions.
There's not one. There's literally not one.
And that's not only what's there, but also to develop an entirely new theme park with a minimum of 12 attractions.
There's not one. There's literally not one.
And that's the.
So there's not one currently, but y'all don't think that if Disney just opened up the gates that there could be some people that could do this thing? Because Disney can still win. They can. I've been saying y'all for the longest time, it's not that people don't love Disney, they just don't love this version of Disney. D23, Destination D23 was marriage therapy for the Disney fans. This D23 Expo, which they say is their biggest one yet, is the wedding day. If Disney doesn't fulfill their end, people are going to be start signing divorce papers. I've been saying this shit. Let's continue. From Ron's point of view, there's not one. There's not one. There's nobody that can say it did. No, there's nobody. I don't know of one person that can say it did. No, I don't know. I don't know of 2 nor 3. I don't even know there could be a new division that could be made to bring the scales to be balanced at Disney. I don't. Oh wait, I did do a live called Walt Disney Creative Engineering. Yes, I did. I did. Let's go back to Ron. True Imagineers are out here. They may not be in the company, so you're saying there's. So yet you say there's not one. Very agree. Let's repeat Ron's words a couple more times.
Fairly new theme park with a minimum of 12 attractions.
There's not one. There's literally not one.
And that's fairly new theme park with a minimum of 12 attractions.
There's not one. There's literally not one.
And a fairly new theme park with a minimum of 12 attractions.
There's not one. There's literally not one.
And that's the problem.
There's not one. And that is a new me. There's not one. 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 Let's continue.
The problem. Creativity is not something we associate the name Disney with anymore. And it doesn't matter whether it's theme parks or film or television. They're abandoning any of the creative outlets that they had as they slowly give up on all their cable offerings.
How deeply was
Disney
it
Channel,
said,
et cetera. And everything is, creativity is not something we in Disney's current employ been perfect for this location. The problem is they got enslaved by IP hey, name me an Imagineer you would trust that's in Disney's current employ to fix and not only what's there, but also to develop an entirely new theme park with a minimum of 12 attractions.
There's not one. There's literally not one. 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 There's not one. There's literally not one.
Okay, last time.
There's not one. There's literally
okay, for real.
There's not one. There's literally
all right, for the
one.
last
There's
time.
not one.
Last time.
There's literally not one. There's not one. There's literally not one.
And that's the problem. Creativity is not something we associate the name Disney with anymore. And it doesn't matter whether it's theme parks or film or television. They're abandoning any of the creative outlets that they had as they slowly give up on all their cable offerings, Disney Channel, et cetera, and everything is essentially in a giant yard sale, or could possibly be. They have accumulated debt without any reason why we should suspect they'll pay it off. The Fox deal was a giant boondoggle from beginning to end. And at this point, the only company that's playing with house money is Comcast and their Universal Parks. If you look at the theme park industry right now, there's only one healthy company, Comcast Universal. And that's unfortunately the truth. Look at what they're doing in their animation division. We just talked about it for a while earlier. It's, Super Mario. Super Mario is going to have back-to-back hits and at a scale that Disney used to, compete with. Disney's no longer competitive in the creative marketplace because they subjected themselves to a board of directors that were dictated by the likes of BlackRock and Vanguard. All of this is interconnected. And anytime I try to line up all the points of light to the neo-Marxism that was, basically a new authoritarian leadership direction for not just Disney, but other, creative corporations to change the cultures to make it more acceptable to the population, the more it was rejected. And I would say this, Disney in almost everything at this point has been on the wrong side of an 80-20 issue. And that speaks to a lot. So I'm not quite as dour over AI or Disney as maybe somebody like Lauren. I just have an opinion that there has to be a shift somewhere, or Disney will basically find itself acquired by someone else.
Yeah, Lauren.
So Lauren, you recently went to Epic Universe and saw what the premier theme park in Florida looks like. Lauren, if Disney could somehow wrestle back some of the Imagineers that went to Universal and still work there, making this great stuff, what would you like to see at a future fifth gate at Disney? What is it they could do to catch up with Epic? You're muted, Lauren, much like Disney's Imagineers.
If it were me, I think that what they could really use is something that focuses on great literary works of the past and maybe a little bit of Americana. And a water feature might be kind of nice to have as well. So I would probably have the main feature of the park be something that you might call something like Rivers of America. And you might put a riverboat in there. And possibly some sections that would be paying homage to, say, Mark Twain. Something like a Tom Sawyer's Island. I don't know. There's a few things that you could do, maybe like a wilderness fort, something like that, something that would really harken back to what made America great and the kind of
I really can't wait until we go to my rebrand master plan, Lauren, because Lauren, I got problems with you too, bro. And you a little bit older than the rest of them, so I'm gonna give you a little love, grace, and space. But I do believe that I did touch on Americana. Who is the motherfucker that said, and I quote, Tom Sawyer Island could have stayed and they could have did Grandpa Kermit and all the Muppets had grandmas and grandpas to leave their connection to Tom Sawyer Island. So that way, people could have the Muppets and still have a tie to what Walt Disney built with David Crockett. Who was that motherfucker that said that out loud? I'm trying to think. Oh my God. Y'all help me out, please. It's been a long damn day. I mean, sincerely. Please help me. Who said it? Okay. All right, go. Just go on. Go. I mean, didn't La Renee Creole, which by the way, her name is La Renee Creole Lee, by the way. Did La Renee Creole talk about Did La Renee Creole say that, Uncle Sam was like in the window of Liberty Square? I swear I thought La Renee Creole Lee said that. But oh God, y'all help me out here. Who said the Tom Sawyer Island with the Muppets idea? I'm just confused here because it could have been done. I don't get it. Oh my God. Let's continue.
Kind of vision that Walt had. I think a lot of people would be interested in that.
Man, it sounds like you're right out there on the frontier, Lauren. You really know what they need to do at the future fifth gate. Man, I can almost see and hear those things somehow. It's like once upon a time, maybe in a different universe, I and others experienced them. Who knows?
Thanks for watching That Park Plays News. For more information, consider checking out www.thatparkplace.com.
Do y'all have the name of the person who talked about the Muppets and Tom Sawyer Island? I need some help here.
Send this out on your favorite social media accounts.
I just need some help, guys. Just a little bit of help, because I don't know. Do y'all now see why I get pissed? I don't get pissed when people don't know stuff, because we all don't know some, including me. I get pissed when it's like information is out here that is accessible, available, and it's achievable to learn from. Okay? So while Phil and Thornton get the name of the person who talked about Tom Sawyer Island and the Muppets together, so and Uncle Sam was at Liberty Square in the windows. He was in the window. Uncle Sam went through a window. Uncle Sam went through a window. Oh, that would be me. Thank you all so much. Okay. So as we move away from that mental headache, I think we need to be transported to Walt Disney World. So, Tinkerbell, can you help me out, gorgeous, please? Thank you, beautiful. We're going to take a little commercial break, and we're going to be right back right after this. We're live on tour.
Here you leave today and enter a world of
Mickey Mouse! A world of princesses.
A world of villains.
And heroes.
Raise your sabers.
A world of other worlds.
world of all the favorites. A world of throwbacks.
A world of
For whatever you love, infinite worlds await.
Welcome back. We're live on tour. If you're wondering why my face is like this, it's because I just heard for 14 minutes and 29 seconds of theme park dassy, theme park hypocrisy, and theme park imaginations being that fragrantly disrespectful, rude, and just gutter behavior of not being able to know that information was out here to get answers for. And now, as the fireworks are going off behind me, I need Walt to do it one more time for me.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome. Disneyland.
One more time, Walt. Let's go.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome. Disneyland is your land.
Right from this space, right here, and right now. $80 minutes of needed knowledge was needed. I agree, my friend. Oh my God. I gotta do this thing all over again, don't I? It's all good. I'm gonna help y'all wake up that park place. I'm gonna help y'all wake up. If y'all touch that spindle, y'all all felt it.
This is a global event as Walt Disney World, Disneyland Paris, Tokyo Disneyland, Hong Kong Disneyland, and Disney Cruise Line join Disneyland in celebrating 50 years of magic. It's the happiest celebration on earth.
Disneyland is dedicated to the ideals and the dreams that have created America, with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
Thank you all. Let's do it again, everybody. Excited to bring this to you. So with that being said, don't
Places to come. Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentic.
Y'all know how much I love a good intro. Welcome in, everybody, to Braylon Lee's Virtual Tour Live. We are live on tour once again tonight. We are talking about the Virtual Magic Kingdom and the Walt Disney World Rebrand Master Plan Remixed, okay? Or Remix, if you want to go that route. I'm very excited to bring this to you. So with that being said, don't have a lot of time, but we're going to have a good time. Higher is weighing those available, but either way, we are live on tour. Let me take down this iconic intro here. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is me. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Glad to have y'all here. Now, I do have a mechanic that we're going to be using a lot tonight. Tank. Only here. Thank you, my friend. So let's kick it off with this video right here. Let's kick it off with this one right here. Flip it back a little bit. And here we go. I love our damn show.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome. Disneyland is your land.
If I'm not anything else, I'm consistent. Oh. Isn't it nice where you can utilize your own content? Yes, indeed. If you really think about this, the background is in the background. That background is in the background. That background's in the background. That video you just saw live is the same video happening there. So you're inside a video, inside a video.
This is a global event as Walt Disney World.
Yeah.
Disneyland Paris.
Welcome in, everybody. Glad to have you here.
Hong Kong Disneyland. And Disney Cruise Line. Join Disneyland in celebrating 50 years of magic. It's the happiest celebration on earth.
Disneyland is dedicated to the ideals and the dreams that have created America, with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
That was the Disney of old. Now here is the Disney of the new. Here we go, everybody. Right. Here we go. And roll it.
70 years ago this year, Walt Disney opened the first Disneyland in California.
There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward,
with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
Now, for the first time in 15 years, a brand new Disneyland has been announced, and it's coming to Abu Dhabi. The UAE capital will soon be home to the 7th Disney destination.
7.
One of the key drivers of the deal is Mohammed Al Mubarak, the force behind bringing F1 and the NBA to Abu Dhabi, building the iconic Saadiyat cultural district. But even for him, this one feels different. I asked him why.
The Disney magic. You know, very difficult to replicate Disney magic. I think we all know the IPs that Disney has. But more importantly than that is how they continuously create everlasting memories, whether when you visit their parks, watch their shows, watch their movies, anything that's a touch point by Disney creates that. I felt that. You know, the earliest memories I have, happy memories, was visiting Disney World with my mother and my siblings for the first time. That memory lives with me. That memory created not just the fan.
Ambitious projects, transforming parks into a cash powerhouse. He insists today's announcement is only the first step in Disney's grand Abu Dhabi vision.
We're in the very early days of what Abu Dhabi will mean to this part of the world. It's pretty impressive, the population that surrounds this area, and it's pretty impressive what's already happening here right now. When you bring Disney into the mix of a tourism destination, and you build with the ambition that we plan to build with here, undoubtedly what will happen is that will attract even more tourists. It's kind of a crossroads of the world in a way. It's a young nation, but it's a very proud nation, a nation that celebrates legacy and history, but also has this very aggressive lean forward in terms of what the future can look like. And in many ways, it's very similar to Disney. Everything that we do, particularly as we build new, we're pushing the envelope on creativity. Our research and development labs back at home in California are working on some of the most cutting edge technologies to immerse people in these stories. What we recognized very early on in our discussions with Maral and the people of Abu Dhabi was this lean towards technology, this futuristic look at what society could look like.
You mean like Epcot, the experimental prototype community of tomorrow? You mean like Epcot? That was supposed to be this living, breathing state of becoming where people would live, work, and play, in the research and the findings from the creations of what could be of that Epcot would be utilized by the United States and around the world to make the world their place. You mean that type of community, Josh tomorrow? Go ahead, Braylon.
That focus on the future and cutting-edge technology is fully aligned with the Abu Dhabi strategy.
We're going to be utilizing the investments that are happening in the UAE and around the world in regards of tech, in quantum, in AI, on how we can bring this all together. So right now, what's amazing is that we know we have a lot of pieces of the puzzle. The next couple of years is putting this puzzle together.
Another new feature is gamification, designed to engage a digital first generation in the Disney multiverse.
Watch.
So gamification is huge. How we gamify everything. You're seeing it in our daily lives. It's making every difference. How are we going to gamify the experience of our visitors from their hotel rooms, maybe from the booking stage, where they feel that they are part of this world and they are either gaining points or they are gaining a prize throughout the overall experience? That's something that definitely we would look into.
We made an investment in Epic Games about a year ago or so now, $1.5 billion. And
there you go, WWE, bro. Josh tomorrow
is gathering in these spaces to play games, to socialize, to watch. So these communities are forming, and we wanted to be part of that. Think about a Disneyland theme park inside of a virtual environment. And by the way, back and forth.
Like I said,
I wonder
for example, if Disney already did something.
That experience you have there, you might be able to carry back to a theme park.
Interesting.
So we're really pushing hard into the space. And with the new park that we're building here in Abu Dhabi, we've got an opportunity from ground up to think about how games and interactivity cannot be just something you do at home or on your phone, but how it interplays with the actual park.
Bringing imagination to life with cutting-edge technology in a city that blends tradition and modernity as it races towards a bold new future.
My God. So,
give your business main character energy with Moo.com.
So with that being said, y'all, let's look at this, because when I saw that, it incensed me to no end. So we're going to go to our good friends at Expedition Theme Park, a great channel. If you have not, subscribe to them, like them, comment in their comment sections, and share them. Here we go.
In a time when Disney parks are pushing out more virtual ways to experience their offerings than ever, let's take an expedition back 15 years to their first digital content push, when they created a massively multiplayer online game, giving players the chance to visit a virtual Disney park. Launched as part of the happiest celebration on Earth, it was closed just a few years later.
Pay attention to this right here. VMK Central. Remember how Josh Tomorrow said that he would like it if, there could be a virtual Disneyland and it could somehow impact the real world? Pay attention to this right here. Right here. I want you to keep that right in the front.
Pay attention.
Brain, okay? I want you to keep that right
Pay
there.
attention. Pay attention.
Class is in session, everybody. Do I gotta be the solution to every fucking thing around here?
50 years later, people still walk down Main Street, USA, stop and look around in wonder and awe, knowing that Walt Disney was there and that Disneyland is where it all began.
2005 marked the 50th year of the Disneyland theme park, which opened on July 17, 1955. To celebrate, the resort launched the happiest homecoming on Earth. On May 4, 2005, Disneyland was closed to the public for a special media preview of the event. The following day, the ceremony officially began, with a dedication from Disney CEO Michael Eisner. Not only was the special year celebrated at Disneyland, but also at all other Disney parks around the world, with the happiest celebration on Earth. For those who are unable to get to the parks, though, there was another way to enter Disneyland: Virtual Magic Kingdom, or VMK, as it was known.
Okay, so listen up. This is wicked cool. Behind me is VMK Central. I'm talking Virtual Magic Kingdom. You swing in here and the game changes. You can create your own virtual characters, which I think is half the fun. And then you embark, my friends, on a quest for virtual points, good for prizes, which are not virtual, and special powers, which make you the man or girl, whatever. It's sweet. Oh, and you can jump on it at home right now if you want. Just go to vmk.com to check out the multiplayer free online gaming. There are thousands of people virtually hanging out there, so check it out. Boom.
Developed by Walt Disney Parks and
In the words of SpongeBob, hi, how are you? In the words of SpongeBob, hi, how are you? In the words of SpongeBob, hi, how are you? I had to give y'all that stare for a minute of, are we good over here? I'm just going to pull up a quote here. Okay, I'm back. Now, I'm not saying that everybody is going to be an expert at everything, because even I'm not an expert at everything. But when you got publicly available information at your fingertips, what the fuck are we doing here? Josh Tomorrow sat on CNN's airwaves and said, it would be cool if there was a way that we can somehow have a game with game mechanics that can be in real life. And then during the happiest celebration on earth, they somehow made a platform called Virtual Magic Kingdom, where virtually in that world was BMK Central, and then in the real world, Luke was at Main Street Theater, which was BMK Central. And you asked Ron E. Bradley how Disney could do with buying a video game company and making a video game part WDW Pro when I just pulled up all that information live. By the way, that stream is already recorded. You can watch it for free. But that's not even the craziest part, though. Because what Marv said, I'm actually going to show you that tonight. Let's continue.
Some resorts and the Sulaki Company, a Finnish video game company best known for creating Habbo Hotel. Just like Habbo Hotel, the idea was to create something similar that would be appealing to a younger Disney fan generation. Users would create avatars and explore the online park's various regions, chat to other users, and participate in online promotions that could cross over into real-life Disney theme parks.
This summer, we're taking our coolest rides, our most popular attractions, and all the thrills of the Disney experience online. Introducing Virtual Magic Kingdom, a bold online adventure that features exciting games and awesome things to do, all inspired by Disney attractions from around the world. Create your own characters. Choose your music. Pick it. Chat with your friends.
This is so cool.
Virtual Magic Kingdom. Unleash the magic. Summer 2005.
Virtual Magic Kingdom would take
Shout out to Adventure Theme Park. I'm just forward it up a little bit. Because Marv asked a question, right? Actually, a lot of them had a lot of questions. Marv said if Disney did something with Epic Games, they could make a video game park. Culture Casino said, could you find a Imagineer in the current Disney that can build a whole new theme park with at least 12 attractions?
There's literally not. There's not one. There's literally not one. 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 There's not one. There's literally not. There's not one. There's literally not one. 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 There's not one. There's literally not one.
And that's
couple more times.
There's not one. There's literally not one. There's not one. There's literally not one. There's not one. There's literally not one. There's not one. I mean, there's literally not one. There's not one. I mean, there's literally not one. There's not one. I mean, there's literally not one. There's not one. I mean, there's literally not one. There's not one. I mean, there's literally not one. There's not one. I mean, there's literally not one. There's not one. I mean, there's literally not one. There's not one. I mean, there's literally not one. There's not one. I mean, there's literally not one. There's not one. I mean, there's literally not one. There's not one. I mean, there's literally not one. There's not one. I mean, there's literally not one. There's not one. I mean, there's literally not one. There's not one. I mean, there's literally not one. There's not one. I mean, there's literally not one.
And that's
Wait a minute, hire us so I silence this repeat. There's not one. How can Ron forget Tree of Life, Spaceship Earth isn't a film? Hello, Judgment of No film when it's the park weenie. I cannot. For instance, I was quietly thinking that, kept to myself, I won't rest until I get Epic Universe. Until Epic Universe gets its respect. So Marv asked about a video game steel theme park. The WWE Pro asked Ron, what do you think about Disney buying Epic Games and making a video game theme park, even though... How much did I pull up? That Disney been in the video game world for how long? And then Lauren, like, bro, really? Tom Sawyer Island and the Muppets, that was me. 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 And that was me. This Walt Disney World rebrand master plan, that park place is going to answer every question. Y'all are going to feel like Phil when me and him talked afterwards, and he called me, in the words of Daffy Duck, "You are despicable." When it came to Pleasure Springs, he had no notes. He couldn't plus it. He couldn't do none to it. I got the same energy for y'all, man. Let's go back to my baby. Because Ron Bradley, there is someone, there is someone, there is someone, there is someone, there is some two, there is some two, there is some two, there is some three, there is some three, there's is some three, there's is some three. Let's get back to the video. B F P, damn it. We're making content creators again. Take that. Shit. Oh my God. Okay, here we go, y'all. Now, this is right here from WDW Today. Roll it. This was BMK Central. So this is BMK Central. This was the main show. This is going to lead right into the Rebrand Master Plan remix, okay? That part, I agree. There it is, Virtual Magic Kingdom, Josh, tomorrow. Play Quest to win those pins there. So, in-park prizes, Josh. Quest right there, Josh, tomorrow. Yeah. Now, let's see what this computer says here. Let's see. Play online, in-park quest, collect cool stuff, and brag to your friends. Wow! Josh, I'm going to need you to please do your research before you ever go on camera again, because it should not be this easy to Benny Hanna, the chairman of one of the biggest, if not the biggest, theme park group in the world. Okay, so with that being said, it is time now for the Disney World. That's the fireworks are going off behind us here. It's time for the Walt Disney World Rebrand Master Plans. Like I said, I got a mechanic to help us out all night long. So we're going to start in the Magic Kingdom. Tink? All right, y'all. Here's the Rebrand Master Plan. Here we go. Thank you, my friends. We're going to kick things off here with Adventureland. So the first thing we're going to do is Night at the Museum. For those of you who do not know, Night at the Museum, it tells the story of a divorced father who applies for a job as a night watchman at New York City's American Museum of Natural History, and subconsciously discovers that the exhibits come to life at night, animated by a magical Egyptian artifact, right? So as you see here on his first night, Larry discovers that the museum's exhibits come to life after sunset, including Rexy, a Triceratops skeleton that behaves like a playful dog, Dexter, a mischievous stuffed capuchin monkey who destroys Larry's manual, along with other taxidermied animals, and Larry takes his keys. Rival miniature civilizations depicting the American frontier, ancient Rome and ancient Maya, a gum-chewing, loving Easter Island Maui, who calls Larry Dum Dum. Dum Dum, you give me gum gum. American Civil War soldier mannequins and wax models of Attila the Hun. American Civil War, huh? We'll be at Liberty Square soon, Lauren. We'll be at Liberty Square soon. We'll be at Liberty Square soon, Lauren. Rescues Larry from feuding with miniature leaders Jedi Octavius, explains that ever since an ancient Egyptian artifact, the gold tablet of Pharaoh Arakha, arrived in 1952, the exhibits come to life each night, but will turn to dust if left outside the museum at sunrise. As Theodore helps restore order, Larry learns that Theodore is in love with Secretary, but is too shy to speak with her. Larry is hired as the night security guard at the American Museum of Natural History, replacing retired guard Cecil Fredericks and his colleagues in this original. Cecil gives Larry a special instructions manual, warning him not to let anything out. So imagine playing with Rexy, having, one-on-one time with the Easter Island Moe, right? Like Turtle Talk with Crush. And not to mention, imagine being able to see that golden tablet, right? Maybe an escape room, maybe a dark ride. So that's Night at the Museum. Now, that's at the museum. Now, everybody knows Aladdin, okay? If you don't know Aladdin, I don't know what to tell you. Hashtag you ain't never had a friend like me, yeah. So they have the magic carpet ride. But what if you could go inside Genie's lamp, right? Now I know what you're thinking, right? The lamp is that shape, so how are we going to get into the lamp? Well, ladies and gentlemen, anything is possible, right? You can build, right? Oh, I can't wait for y'all to see this. The lamp, and then right here can be the entrance to the lamp, and then you have everything inside the lamp, right? Or better yet, you could probably do You could probably do like a exhibit of, you know, the Cave of Wonders, or even be in Princess Jasmine's palace, right? Then after that, you got Sly Cooper here. Sly Cooper is one of my all-time favorite video games. It's from Sucker Punch Productions and owned by Sony Interactive.
Wait a minute, Brian. Wait.
The series follows the
Did Braylon Lee from the past just bring in a video game? Did Braylon Lee from the past just bring in a video game? Did Braylon Lee from the mother-ucking past just bring in a video game? Marv, you're not going to like me, because that's just one of many video games I talked about on that night. One of the DVD features Cooper Genius Land. Ain't it amazing how a lot happens early over here? Let's continue, Braylon. Sly Cooper and Anamorphic Raccoon and Master Thief, along with two partners in crime, Bentley the Terminal, and Murray the Hippopotamus, all of whom were pursued by Sly's love interest, Inspector Carmela Fox. So basically, right here, let me see here. Right here, the main protagonist, a young raccoon named Sly Cooper, is the latest descendant and a line of master thieves. The Cooper clan is notorious for stealing only from other thieves, and passes down their expert techniques from generation to generation in a book called Thievius Raccoons. While the Coopers have accumulated a massive hoard of wealth, Sly places greater value on his friendship with his partners in crime, who he met growing up in an orphanage together. Bentley, a turtle who acts as the brain of the gang, and Murray, a hippo who acts as the brawn and getaway driver of the team van. The trio, known as the Cooper Gang, perform elaborate heists around the world, often taking down large and dangerous organized crime groups. On their travels, they're pursued by Sly's love interest, Inspector Carmela Fox and Aaron Holt. So they basically steal from others in terms of criminals to be able to preserve history. So imagine, if you will, being able to have a interactive quest throughout Adventureland. Now, Icy, you're probably wondering, Icy, I don't remember this in the last master plan. That's because it's new. Imagine going on an adventure to collect all these different flavors, right? So where do blue raspberries come from? Where do limes come from? Where do cherries come from? Where do lemons come from? You follow the picture there? And finally, farming. Okay, now about this for a second. I know what you're thinking. Ray, where are you going with Garmin? I'm glad you asked. So you see these watches right here, right? Imagine you going into a roller coaster, right? And it's all about racing against this hunter, right? And using your Garmin technology on your pad in front of you, you have to outrace, right, this adventurer trying to get to a treasure. Okay, so that is Adventureland, my friends. Yes, indeed. There. So as I delete these here. Wow. Wait a minute, Brad. Hang on a second.
Yep, we're going through these, y'all.
Are you saying you can find the inch of what a brand could connect to each land and make a ride or attraction out of it? Because in Adventureland, right, distance, miles, and paths are part of the adventure. Remember Willy Wonka when he went to Oompa Loompa Land to find chocolate? That was an adventure, right? Finding different flavors. Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoons. If we all remember the Jungle Cruise,
The Q is an exhibition of different artifacts found from discoveries. And that game was from PlayStation. And then now the museum is owned by 21st Century Fox. Yeah, we got a long life to go because these are not the only things I did in this life. Let's continue. My God, let's continue. Get that one up, and 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 I need. I love what I do. Yes, indeed I do rather. All right, y'all. So here we go. Our next land, Tank.
Taxes was chasing updates and getting nowhere.
Thank you, my friend. We are now going to Frontierland, ladies and gentlemen. Frontierland. So the first game is called Howl right here.
Lauren, this is for you.
Howl is a turn-based puzzle tactile folktale set in the Middle Ages where a mysterious howling plague ravages the land. Any who hear the beast howls turn into feral, hungry beasts themselves, further spreading the curse throughout their own howls. Play as daring combat properly with the ability to foretell your enemy's moves, plan up to 6 steps ahead to outmaneuver your enemies, file a variety of arrows, use skills like smoke bombs and shadow steps. This ability kill any beast who stand in your way. Each type of beast offers its own challenges. Howl features a total of 5 chapters, including the free Heart of Rock update, each with a distinctive visual atmosphere, scored by soothing music. It features its own chapter map, new enemies, new environment mechanics, and the new lightning shot skill, and an MDC fights by your side layer levels. So, right, 60 levels across 4 chapters. 18 new levels in the free update chapter. So there definitely could be a dark ride very, very easily off of this game, Howl. Okay. So then this game is called Outer Wilds right here. Right here, Outer Wilds is an open mystery about a solar system trapped in an endless time loop. Welcome to the space program. You are the newest recruit of Outer Wild Ventures, a fledgling space program, searching for answers in a strange, constantly evolving solar system. Mysteries of the solar system, what lurks in the heart of the ominous dark ramble, who built the alien.
I want you to pay attention. Hang on.
Time will be stopped. Answers await you in the most dangerous region.
I want you to pay attention to the mechanic that I utilized to make this plan. You're not going to see it right away. You're not. But believe me, when it clicks, you let me know when you have it click in the live chat. Let me know. Let's continue.
Reaches space. A world that changes over time. The planets of Outer Wilds are packed within locations that change with the passage of time. Visit an underground city before it's swallowed up by sand, or explore the surface of a planet as it crumbles beneath your feet. Every secret is guarded by hazardous environments and natural catastrophes. Grab your intergalactic hiking gear, strap on your hiking boots, check your oxygen levels, and get ready to venture into space using a variety of unique gadgets to probe your surroundings, track down mysterious sentinels, decipher ancient alien Ryan, roast the perfect marshmallow. Now, with Outer Wilds, imagine a live stage show of this. Okay, it can also be a ride, but also too, we gotta recognize sometimes some of the best experiences can be very sensory experiences, right? So it's one thing to ride through a game, it's another thing to have a exhibit, but it's another thing to actually see the game come to life with a stage show, right? So yes, and then this game right here is called Core Keeper. Right here, awaken as an explorer in a forgotten cavern, teaming with
caverns were part of the frontier.
Player mining sandbox adventure. Your choices.
Cave of Wonders. We talked about that with Aladdin. Let's continue.
Resources
Craft advanced tools, build your base, and explore a dynamically evolving world waiting to be unearthed. Level up your skills, defeat legendary titans, and unveil the power of the core. Grow your barn, fish mysterious waters, master a vast array of recipes, raise and care for animals, encounter the cave links, and carve out your own unique world and enchanted underground adventure. This could definitely be like Toy Story Midway Mania, where you are collecting different cores for sure. And Josh, I wonder something. Where else can this game be purchased at? Oh, look at this here. Epic Games Store right there. Core Keeper. Wow, what a shock. Oh my Lord, gee. My Lord. Okay, let's roll on, y'all. Let's roll on. So, oh my Lord, gee. My Lord. Okay. Oh my Lord, world and enchanted underground adventure. This could definitely be like Toy Story Midway Mania, where you are collecting different cores for sure. And Josh, I wonder something. Where else can this game be purchased at? Oh, look at this here. Epic Games Store right there. Now, Marv, you said, right, Disney doing something with Epic Games, correct? Correct? Okay, all right. I just wanted to make sure that we were on the same page here, right? I just wanted to make sure that we were all good in the neighborhood, that we were one. I just Phil Florentine, y'all good? I just want to make sure that I'm not alone in my thinking here, because I just let's continue. Core Keeper. Wow, what a shock. Oh my Lord, gee. My Lord. Okay, let's roll on, y'all. Let's roll on. So, this is Frontierland, right? So imagine Coleman, right? Who they manufacture portable stoves, lanterns, coolers, sleeping bags, camp chairs, and shelters. Imagine if there was a Coleman lounge inside Frontierland, right? Maybe some camp chairs, some lanterns, maybe a s'more stand, where you can actually buy s'mores and stuff like that. I was thinking that. Now, for those of you who know about the ratchet, reckless, and tired idea of bringing cars to Frontierland that nobody asked for, here's something. ATV Off-Road Fury. This was a 2001 racing video game developed by Rainbow Studios, right? Another video game, huh? Interesting. The player may choose between 12 different types of all-terrain vehicles, race on 20 different free-roaming tracks in a variety of types, including training, Maxis, National, Enduro, and Pro Career. So imagine taking this game and making it into real life. Just a thought, Josh, tomorrow. Just a thought. Just going off the top of the dome here. All right. So as I get off here, let's see here. Yep, get that down, and that down. So let me get our next destination up here. 3 video games so far. 3. More to come. 4. And 4 to come. More to come. Okay, so Tinkerbell, if you could help me out, please. Friend, we are now going to Liberty Square, everybody. Liberty Square. Lauren. Battleship. Pay attention. Battleship. Everybody knows F2. Z4. Toy Story Midway Mania. Okay, I think everybody can see where I'm going with this here. Okay, this is from Hasbro. Okay, Hasbro has not been inside of a theme park. Now, this here is a book from Penguin Random House, Finn and the Time Traveling Pajamas. I thought that this would be so cool. If you have time traveling pajamas, right? and it is it's like Muppet Vision 3D, right? Which is
wait a minute, hang on, Braylon.
And of course,
stop it. Braylon Lee is literary kids book. Didn't Lauren say something about literary works? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let's go back to that replay.
This game here is called A Hat in Time. This is such a cool game. So basically, A Hat in Time is a QSX 3D platform featuring a logo with Stitch's hats for which it powers freely explore giant world.
And by the way, y'all, with Finn and the time traveling pants, imagine if you had time traveling pants that you wore in a Finn and the time traveling pants theater, and you transport yourself into a 4D adventure. Okay? All right. Now, this Hat in Time is something special. Let's continue on. This is all in Liberty Square, by the way. Let's continue.
Worlds and recover timepieces to travel to. Let's watch the trailer.
Samsung Beyond Boundaries covers 99% of the country with in-home TV and appliance repair. So whether it's a long drive or...
Look at how...
One of the most colorful games I have ever seen. And the multi-layer of this hat being a portal through time is amazing.
The flexibility. One of the cutest things I have ever seen. Right? Yeah, so what I was thinking was imagine an art gallery where you can take a hat, put it on your head, and then interact with the picture, right? So all this is Liberty Square, right? So then I thought about AT&T, right? Now, this is the oldest telephone company ever. AT&T was founded as the telephone company by Alexander Graham Bell, Thomas Watson, and Gardner Green Hubbard, right? After Bell's patenting of the telephone in 1875. So imagine, right, an exhibit about the power of communication from the 1800s, right? From AT&T, very easy to do. And then I thought about clothing, right? Brooks Brothers is the American high-end clothing brand founded in 1818. Is the oldest apparel brand in continuous operation in the United States. So imagine, if you will, being able to, have experts from Brooks Brothers tell you about the history of fashion,
from Liberty Square. So those are the ideas that I have for Liberty Square, what partnerships could be in Liberty Square, right? So that is Liberty Square.
See? Very American, very historical. Got some video game energy for the kids. I'm not. Let me explain something to y'all with this plan. And you're not getting the mechanic yet. Believe me, when you get the mechanic, you type in the live chat. Let me know the mechanic and why you think that's the mechanic. I recognize that this is a 50-year-old park. So when you can't do what your competition is doing, or you are limited in what you can do, you figure out what relational points you can connect to your audience, and then whatever those relational points are that you believe your audience will connect to, you find different entities and brands that will bring together your audience in a cohesive fashion for new experiences. Nothing crazy, right? This is called creative engineering with what I'm doing here with this. Let's continue. So now we're going to get these up. Here we go. All right, Tink, I need your help once again, my friend. Here we go. Thank you very much, my friend. Now we are in Fantasyland. Anybody remember Boss Baby? Yes, the spy comedy film, right? Now I know what you're thinking, Ray. How can Boss Baby be at Disney? DreamWorks is owned by, Comcast, but guess about 20th Century Fox. Right here. Wait. Why is it not showing up? Right there is an American film production distribution company owned by the Walt Disney Studios. Remember Baby Corp? Yeah, say more. No,
Dark Ride
ladies and gentlemen.
Baby Corp would be so cool. Now with Oreo, imagine, right? You can customize your cookies with Oreo ID. Imagine you taking Disney photo pass pictures and put them on Oreos and getting the Oreos in the dark. Right, this is all in Fantasyland. Haribo, imagine, if you will, a dark ride with Haribo gummy bears, right? Or a candy shop, right? And restaurant with Haribo, okay? This right here is Chittery, a cocktail.
All this game right here.
Powers to explore, solve
top
puzzles,
tier,
top
tier, enter G.
The brush is a magical artifact that can color the world. Its current world of Chittery is immensely talented, rather, and beloved by all that is until all the color in the land vanishes. It and her with it. It's up to you, her number one fan, to take the brush and fill it in for her. Explore a black and white landscape where you can paint on everyone and everything you see. Solve puzzles by drawing and using paint to interact with the inhabitants of Picnic Providence. Discover the many abilities tied to the brush and its welder as you color your way through the story-rich adventure. Now, of course, imagine Chittery's house, right? And, the house is black and white. And it's up to you to go through this house and color it. And you're fighting against evil in the house. Just a thought. Just a thought. Here we go.
You know what? I'm here for that, Florentin. Watch this game, y'all. This is
I love this. Yes, indeed. I love the art style too. Very simplistic, but very That's for fantasy. Very, very, very wonderful game there. And of course, I know what you're thinking. What about Epic Mickey? Of course, Epic Mickey could Fantasyland, right? And bringing Oswald into the park. But also, too, Epic Mickey could be the fifth park for Walt Disney World, bringing Wasteland to the real world, right? And then, of course, Pop-Tarts, right? I know what you're thinking. Really? What about a Pop-Tarts? What about a Pop-Tarts splat room, right? Where you could take the color of, red for strawberry, brown for chocolate, and then, you can paint your own masterpiece, right? So, the Pop-Tarts splat lab, no, maybe. I mean, anything is possible at this point. So, with that being said, we have went through Adventureland, Frontierland, Liberty Square, Fantasyland. Let me take these down real quickly here. And as I get our next destinations up, yes, indeed. Wait.
Like I said, it's really nice where you can utilize your own content. It really is.
All right. Let me arrange these in the way I need them. That one. Okay. All right, Tink. Here we go. I need your help, Tink. And friend, we are now going to Tomorrowland, everybody. Y'all know WALL-E is the most underrated, underappreciated movie of all time. The film follows a solitary robot named WALL-E on a future uninhabitable, deserted Earth in 2085, left to clean up garbage. He is visited by a robot named Eve, sent from the starship Axiom, who he falls in love with and pursues across the galaxy, right? So, WALL-E has minimum dialogue in its early sequences. Many of the characters in the film do not have voices, but instead communicate with body language and robotic sounds that were designed by Brute. The film incorporates various topics, including consumerism, cortocracy, nostalgia, waste management, human environmental impact and concerns, obesity, sedentary lifestyles, and global catastrophic risk. So imagine, you guys remember where Stitch's Great Escape was, right? Imagine you guys there's a new threat, and it's up to you, WALL-E and Eve, to save the world from itself in Stitch's Great Escape. Okay, so not to mention too, that horrible Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser, make that the Axiom. Okay, all right, so we're gonna do that now. Ratchet and Clank. I know it's about Ratchet and Clank. The game takes place in a science fiction setting. Calls the adventures of Ratchet and Clank a feline.
There's a lot of video games in this rebrand master plan remix, Braylon Lee. Interesting. Very interesting. Very
interesting. The series is known for its inclusion of many exotic and over-the-top weapons and gadgets, a concept that Simon Games has expanded into their other games, right? So where is it here? So this is Ratchet and Clank. So imagine, if you will. I really love what I do. I truly, truly, truly love what I do. Imagine, if you will, right? Okay. If you guys remember Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom, it was like a card game. Imagine, if you will, that there was a card game of some sort, right? Where
The only way for you to activate any weapon, right, is with a card, right? So let's just say that you want to activate that, PAL. You would hold your phone up, which had the card, to a reader, and then that activates it. And then there's a physical item, right? So this could be a Ratchet and Clank, world versus virtual in Tomorrowland, right? So there's that. As an idea, it could also be a roller coaster very easily. Then you have Portal here, the Portal game. This is one of the biggest games ever here, right here. Portal can.
And by the way, when it comes to WALL-E, I did say the Axiom, but are you kidding me? A dark ride through WALL-E would be amazing. A roller coaster with WALL-E would be amazing. Very easily. The People Mover. And don't tell me that WALL-E can't narrate the People Mover, because Stitch narrated the train, the Main Street train, right? The Walt Disney World train, he narrated. Don't tell me that a WALL-E narrated People Mover would not be amazing, just to hear, WALL-E and Eve talking about the future of tomorrow while you're riding the People Mover. There's so many different ways to go with WALL-E. Let's keep going with Portal. Ratchet and Clank would be a good alternative to the Laugh For, and Ask Me the Robinsons occupies the former Stitch's Great Escape. Absolutely. 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 Let's continue. Y'all notice how many video games are in this thing? Let's continue. Let's continue.
Consists primarily of a series of puzzles that must be solved by teleporting the player's character and simple objects through the Aperture Science handheld portal device, referred to as the Portal PAL, a device that can create ultra-dimensional portals between two flat planes, right? So this is Portal right here. So imagine, if you will, a roller coaster. I think like this roller coaster would be really cool if you're going from portal to portal, right? I think that would be very, very cool. Or a portal, movie like Circle Vision 3D. No. Scratch Circle Vision 3D, like Soaring. Where you're sitting and you're moving and stuff. Imagine that you're going through different portals through the Soaring mechanic, right? Now, this one I did not include in the original, but I'm going to include it now. JBL party speakers. Imagine a JBL party box dance club like Videopolis used to be, or a roller coaster where you are going through a JBL party box.
Braylon, wait a minute. Stop it.
Revolves around virtual.
Braylon Lee, are you making a bigger, better, bolder, brighter, and louder version of Rock and Roller Coaster? I believe I am. JBL party box could be a skateboard too. Let's continue.
Hawkins, a 14-year-old boy who uses the secret identity of Stack after exposure to a mutagen gas during a gang fight, which gave him electromagnetic powers. It was the first time that African-American superhero was a particular character of their own broadcast animation series. So imagine, if you will, right? It could be a science show, right? With Stack Shock having to save Tomorrowland. It could be a roller coaster, tactile exhibit, utilizing electricity. I remember at the Museum of Discovery, there was like this big ball of electricity to make your hair stand up, rather. So that's why I got for time. So all the Adventureland, Frontierland, Liberty Square, Fantasyland, Tomorrowland, all within the Magic Kingdom. Okay. So as I take these down here, Make a good time, making good time, making good time. Making sure I get all these.
I think we're going to be at Epcot next
because
we're going in
a
order.
lot, so.
This lets you know this was one of the old school editions with that music.
Okay, I think we are Gucci. I think we're Gucci there. All right, Tink, need your help. Let's and go. Hi, everybody, it's time to go to Epcot. Here we go. So the Magic School Bus, okay, everybody knows the Magic School Bus pretty well. Each of the stories within the franchise focuses on the antics of the fictional elementary school teacher, Miss Valerie Frizzle, and her class with Carlos, Keisha, Phoebe, Arnold, Tim, Ralphie, Dorothy, Ann, and Wanda, who board a Magic School Bus, which takes them on field trips to unusual times and locations, such as the precarious period, outer space, and inside the human body. So imagine, if you will, riding on the Magic School Bus in a roller coaster, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just saying, not to mention to imagine being the kids in real life. Imagine being Miss Frizzle in real life. A very easy stage show could happen from the Magic School Bus, so I thought that would be really cool. And when it comes to innovations, right?
Sorry.
Olipop, right, is prebiotic soda. I was thinking Olipop and other health brands can bring the health component to innovations, and also TCL technology, right? They develop, manufacture, and sell consumer electronics like TV sets, mobile phones, air conditioners, washing machines, refrigerators, and small electric appliances. And on top of that, Roku. So imagine TCL, Roku, and Olipop and other brands coming to innovations, right? There was an experience where there was a piggy bank from a banking company, and the piggy bank actually got bigger. Then there was waste management with actual digital garbage.
Do you see what I'm doing there? Do you guys know that I believe it was Enterprise? Make sure of something real quick here. So I could be off. Disney's test track sponsored by, oh, you know what? I know what it was. My bad. I know what it was. Guess who sponsors Tron Life Cycle Run? Enterprise. We all know about the World's Fair, correct? Correct. So, to Culture Casino, what do you do when you don't have a lot of land mass? You make brand deals to make exhibits and attractions. So all the innovations that are happening in health, technology, and everything in between, innovations is the World's Fair of what's happening in the world of consumerism. And you find that educational component. It reduces the overhead, you see. You know what? Let's check in live with Ron E. Bradley right now. Let's check in with him. Give me a moment, y'all. Ron, what do you have to say about this, good sir?
There's not one. I mean, there's literally not one.
And that's the problem. Creativity is not something.
There's not one. I mean, there's literally not one. There's not one. I mean, there's literally not one.
And that's the problem.
There's not one. I mean, there's literally not one. There's not one. I mean, there's literally not one. There's not one. I mean, there's literally not one. There's not one. I mean, there's literally not one. There's not one. I mean, there's literally not one. There's not one. I mean, there's literally not one. There's not one. I mean, there's literally not one. There's not one. I mean, there's literally not one. There's not one. I mean, there's literally not one.
And that's
I would beg to differ, Ron, but let's go back to my live stream. Let's go back. Right, and then of course many others, right? So you have those things there. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Anybody remember the movie? Food production, right? The film centers around inspiring Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, who develops following a series of failed experiments a machine that converts water into food. After the machine gains sentience and begins to develop food, storms must stop it in order to save the world. So imagine food production, right? And I'm sure there are plenty of brands that would love to be a part of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs in Epcot, right? So then Flubber, right here. The plot of the film center around absent-minded college professor with differing names and played by various actors depending on the adaptation, work tirelessly to find the next grand invention. The professor wants to make scientific history while working to save the school at which he works, Medfield College. So the movie Flubber itself.
This was actually
right here. Now imagine the Flubbertory, where you can play with Gak and slime, and you can maybe even make your own Gak and slime, right? So the Flubbertory, I thought that would be pretty cool. My friend, it's Fullerton Rod Wreck-It Ralph, right?
I'm going to wreck
it. To this world because, I know the thing he brought. Hang on. I know the thing he brought. My bad. So Wreck-It Ralph, right? Behind the video games and stuff. That's why I was thinking here, while bringing the technology side of video games to Epcot, right? Imagine.
Pause it.
I think in Disney's Hollywood Studios, but now imagine.
Did Braylon Lee say the technology of video games? And Epcot was the place for edutainment? Really, Ron? You want to say something, Ron? Okay, fine, Ron. Really, I mean, I'm proving otherwise, but go ahead, Ron. I can't believe this. I can't believe this motherfucking bastard. I say that with love, grace, and space. I'm ashamed. I am so ashamed.
There's not one. I mean, there's literally not one.
And that's the problem.
There's not one. I mean, there's literally not one.
And that's the problem. 12 attractions.
There's not one. I mean, there's literally not one. There's not one. I mean, there's literally not one. There's not one. I mean, there's literally not one. There's not one. I mean, there's literally not one. There's not one. I mean, there's literally not one. There's not one. I mean, there's literally not one. There's not one. I mean, there's literally not one. There's not one. I mean, there's literally not one.
Let's continue. Okay, I'll stop playing it because it is kind of getting old at this point. But yes, Wreck-It Ralph was supposed to be part of the Play Pavilion. Absolutely. Save me, Duff.
Imagine those video game characters in Epcot, right? Because it's supposed to be a world showcase of tomorrow, right? Now, this is what my friend, it's 14, brought, Big Hero 6, right? So, the film tells the story of Hiro Mada, a young robotics prodigy, and Betamax, a healthcare robot with by his late brother Tashi. Together, they form a superhero team to combat the supervillain responsible for stealing Hiro's set. Now, this can be in the Wonders of Life Pavilion, as my good friend 14 said, deal with the human body and everything else. And by the way, for those of you who are wondering about journeying to your imagination with Figment, imagine Figment and the Dream Finder coming back with the emotions of Inside Out into your imagination. And what is in your imagination? Emotions are in your imagination as well. And then Carmen Sandiego World Showcase.
Come
Where
on.
in the world
remember
is
Kim
Carmen
Possible
San
World Showcase
Diego?
Adventure?
Oh, wait a minute.
Imagine meeting Carmen San Diego. Wait a minute. I just had a lot of thoughts. I wonder something. Has anybody heard of the company Fitbit? Give me a moment.
Feel that? That's your body, baby. Now go! Woo! I'm telling you right now, that's how you find joy. It's in the way you groove, in the way you push, in the way you love. It's in yourself. Listen to your body. Feel your power.
I'm going to play that 2 more times. I want you to listen very intently.
Breathe. You feel that? That's your body, baby. Now go! Woo! I'm telling you right now, that's how you find joy. It's in the way you groove, in the way you push, in the way you love. It's in yourself. Listen to your body. Feel your power.
One more time, everybody.
Breathe. You feel that? That's your body, baby. Now go! Woo! I'm telling you right now, that's how you find joy. It's in the way you groove. It's the way you
Sorry,
love.
y'all.
It's in yourself. Listen.
Sorry, y'all. My bad. Cut out. Give me a moment. One more time.
Breathe. You feel that? That's your body, baby. Now go! Woo! I'm telling you right now, that's how you find joy. It's in the way you groove, in the way you push, in the way you love. It's in yourself. Listen to your body. Feel your power.
What if Cranium Command came back in partnership with Fitbit? Because Cranium Command went through your body and Fitbit tracks your health. Oh my God! I'm not going to play around again because we know there literally is one. That's a B. That would be me. We know there's one with an F. That would be Floyd. And we know there's one with a P. And that would be Phil. Let's get back to the live stream.
And Diego and the villains, right, from the criminal organization File. I know. The franchise primarily focuses on teaching children geography, but has also branched out to history, mathematics, language arts, and other subjects, right? So imagine all that at World Showcase. Then this game is called Boundless, right here. And
By the way, did I mention that there could be like a Carmen Sandiego museum or Carmen Sandiego stage show, not just the text phone? Imagine you mean the characters of Vile and Carmen Sandiego in person. Moving on. Well, imagine meeting Carmen Sandiego and the villains, right, from the criminal organization Vile. I know. The franchise. I'm not going to play it again because I feel like you'll throw something at your computer if I play that again. Subjects, right? So imagine all that at World Showcase. Then this game's called Boundless, right here. In a Boundless players have open portals to travel seamlessly between diverse planets as you expand your adventure across the universe. Watch the sun rise on a volcanic world before joining friends to prospect for precious resources on a desert planet. Storing with your first humble campfire, we live in a nomadic life in the wild, or find new settlement your allies from which to grow your empire. Rally citizens to expand your city, competing to become the capital of the world, claiming the title of victory. Shape your citizen, forge your destiny, scope your world at this epic Vile sandbox MMO built on endless possibility. So imagine, right, all of this, right? Potentially, I think probably in a roller coaster or dark ride. Okay, so there is that. And then this one here is Bonte Byteland Overclocked. Right here. Right here, a unique blend of nostalgic and 3D, fresh 3D platformer experience. Bonte Byteland Overclock combines classic 3D platforming with a splash of innovation. Double jump, dash, hover, and glide through vibrant levels, discovering fantastic combos inspired by the very essence of computers and technology. Cooperative fun with friends. Enjoy the pure delight of gaming together in our drop-in, drop-out cooperative mode. Bond with a friend on your quest to save Byteland, with the gameplay seamlessly adapted between solo and two-player modes because everything is better together. Meet the cheerful trio. Join Bonte, the endearing data or data bot, and his charming companions 0 and 1, like Thing 1 and Thing 2 from the world of Dr. Seuss, on enchanting quest to rid Byteland of bugs, viruses, and glitches. Their cute, quirky dialogues will make you chuckle, uncover creative gameplay features, experience a neat twist on classic platform, master creative arcade elements such as rhythm-driven music slides and magnetic gameplay to explore and conquer challenges like never before. Vibrant, colorful world inspired by computers and technology. Dive into Byteland, explore the secrets of the cyber world inspired by computers and technology, both new and old. You'll find a plethora of collectibles and data to assemble and relocate to their proper places inside the Byte-tastic world of Body. So imagine, if you will, right? Man, imagine, if you will, a roller coaster on this one. I think a roller coaster will probably be best on this one, right? And then imagine you being able to make your own Bati, right? In Epcot. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. So that is everything. Do you notice, everybody, how I'm so open to what it could be, not just defining it and locking it in? I am adding a lot of roller coasters because Disney is not a thrill park. It's not. That's what Universal is for. But if you want to win with Universal, you have got to grow up with your audience and recognize their needs where they are right now. You don't exclude families and kids, but for the Disney adults that are fans like myself, Phil and Florentin, you know, we're Disney adults, but we're responsible Disney adults. Like we have a conscious conjecture and connection where our whole life isn't Disney. Disney's a part of our life. It's not our whole life, right? If it is your whole life, nothing wrong with it. Just be responsible with your finances. But you need something for the casual person of, oh my God, wait a minute.
if the story is that good, man, I need to get a PlayStation and play that game. And not to mention Disney, I'm gonna just say this: not everything has to be made into a movie or TV show, because in the 90s, that strategy worked out just fine. Sure, there were glimpses here and there, but it was purposeful cross collaboration. Now it's everywhere. So now the power of your brands, your franchises, your intellectual properties are being reduced because of how much you're spreading your social capital everywhere. So Universal can take a swing in their social capital and they'll be fine. Y'all can't. Like I said, at this year's D23, y'all need to have 70%. Y'all need to have 70% completed projects and significant opening dates ready to go. They don't want to hear nothing new from y'all until y'all get y'all shit done. That's where y'all are at. Let's continue. From Epcot there. So as I take these down here, we're almost done, y'all. We're almost done. Okay. We're almost done. And as I get our next destinations up here, I'm making a really good time. I didn't know if I would be able to do this again because it took so much the first time. It took so much the first time, but we are making great time, my friends. Just need to make sure I got all those up. Yep. All right, Tank, I need your help once again. Let's go. So now we're going to Hollywood Studios. Or Imagination Wood Studios. Foster's home for imaginary friends, okay? Set in a world which imaginary friends coexist with humans. The series centers on Mac, an 8-year-old boy who was pressured by his mother to abandon his imaginary friend Blue. After the duo discover an orphanage dedicated to housing abandoned imaginary friends, Blue moves into the home and is kept from adoption as long as Mac visits him every day. The episodes revolve around Mac and Blue as they interact with other imaginary friends. I had fun with this section here. Wait till y'all see what I threw down for Hollywood Studios or Imagination Wood Studios. So here are the characters: Coco, Blue, Mac, Eduardo, Frankie Foster, and Will. So imagine, if you will, being able to meet all those characters, right? Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm looking for there. Images, please. Where is it? Should be coming up here in a minute, y'all. So imagine, if you will, this home right here came to life inside Hollywood Studios. You're able to go inside Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. So that is that one, okay? This one is Sackboy Big Adventure. This was from the Little Big series, game series, Little Big Planet game series from PlayStation. Sackboy Big Venture is a platformer. Unlike Little Big Planet's entries into side-scrolling platforming, it features a range of perspectives and 3D movement. Players control Sackboy on world maps, which gives him access to a multitude of platforming levels and bonus content. Sackboy completes each new stage. New ones unlock, allowing him to progress further. All levels contain collectible objects with dream orbs, which must be collected en masse to progress to the end of the game. So right here in Craft World in the Village of Bloom, the Sack people are enjoying their last when the villain Rex, Richard E. Grant, rips through the sky and begins to suck up everything with his machines and orbs. Y'all figured out the mechanic yet? His top-seed turret. Have you figured out the mechanic yet? We're not done yet, but have you figured out the mechanic yet? Y'all let me know in the live chat. For the replay gang, leave your comment below. Have you figured out the mechanic yet? All around Craft World with the help of an elder sax person, Scarlet, played by Don French, and tries to prevent Vex from getting the final materials that he needs to finish the top-seed turret and take over the world, solving many of the issues Vex cause and gathering dream orbs along the way. Later on the journey, Vex ambushes Sackboy, steals the latter dream orbs, revealing that he manipulated him into gathering them.
To feel the topsy-turvy, encouraged by Scarlet, Sackboy ventures into the center of Craftworld where Vex intends to replace the tree of imagination with his machine. There he confronts Vex again, rendezvous with Scarlet, who reveals a plan to destroy the machine. So, when Vex suddenly knocks her unconscious, venturing into topsy-turvy. Sackboy comforts Vex once more, defeating him, destroying the machine. Afterwards, Scarlet and Sackboy asks him to unite and pieces restoring look at Craftworld. So imagine meeting Sackboy and all these characters in Disney's Hollywood studios, right? Even just,
hey, gorgeous, hey,
Sackboy's world, right? And
hey, my glam, good to see you. You going to Disney this month? Well, I will just say this. Have a wonderful time, okay? Listen, Disney is not bad. It's just not where it could be. So, and by the way, for those of you who don't know, Glam Rocks is a very dear friend of mine. She could be Glam Rocks Lee, but she don't want to claim that, even though, Glam Lee ain't a bad ring to it, but that's neither here nor there. But me and Glam knew each other. I need more. I'm trying to get there, damn it. Hell. But for those of you who don't know who Glam Rocks is, she is very kind, very sweet, very, very gracious in every shape, form, and fashion. And, we just described a few where, I would talk about other things, right? I've always talked about other things, always have, always will continue to, right? And so Glam actually did find me through that other broken, dilapidated, decrepit show. She found me through Ready to Love. And she saw me do other things, right? So theme parks are one of the things that I do. See, here's the thing. I'm a Swiss Army knife in terms of content. So you can never box me in. You can't, you won't, and you never will. Yeah, it's a half-day park. I think the biggest ride is Expedition Everest. I know. But see, this is what I mean by if you just handle your business, your assignments, and you do good by people, people remember the totality of you. It's good to see you, Glenn. I love you, I value, and I appreciate you. I'm so damn proud of you. You are exactly where you need to be, and I see nothing but good things. I really mean that. I want Glam to be my personal stylist for like Braylon Lee's virtual tour, but also too, I know how I am around fine black women, so maybe I don't need her to be my personal stylist for the show. Braylon, it's about to be 6 o'clock. Oh shit! It's 5:50. Fuck. Damn. Can I take a shower in 5 minutes? Anyway. Shut up, bro. Anyway. Moving on. Okay, fine. I'll stop. Okay. Love you, Glam. Good night, beautiful. Yes, indeed. All right, Joe, let's get back to her. This is how you know I'm this real with people, okay? So, with Sackboy, right? Like I said, imagine you, me and Sackboy. Remember the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids set, right? And you were able to play on the set and stuff. Imagine Sackboy's world being shrunken down for kids, right? Let's continue. And kind of like Moana, Journey of Water, right? So you have that one. Then the Iron Giant. Set. Y'all remember this? Y'all remember this movie? War, 1957. I remember the film centers on a young boy named Hoff Hughes who discovers and befriends a giant alien robot with the help of a big artist named Ian Harder.
attempts to prevent the U.S. military and massive paranoid federal agent from finding and destroying the giant. This would be very easy a roller coaster. Very easy a roller coaster, or even not just a roller coaster, but also too being able to beat the Iron Giant, just like you can beat Megatron and Optimus Prime. That would be cool. Sky Children Light, right here.
Oh, this game is beautiful.
In Sky, players explore a once prosperous kingdom using a cape that allows them to fly. The in-game world consists of 7 unique realms, each with a variety of areas.
We're almost at Animal Kingdom.
Life is also
we'll be at the fifth part, and we'll be done.
As the world hub and the starting point for the player throughout the world. Players encounter spirits that allow them to unlock items in return for in-game currency and the children light that gives players winged light. When a player has collected enough winged light, their cape levels up, allowing them to fly. So right here, places heavy. Such as chat and sending gifts as their friendship grows. There are many cosmetic items to collect, including capes, masks, hairstyles, pants, shoes, playable instruments, expressions, and more. These items can be obtained using in-game currency, or in some cases purchase real money. Some cosmetics are only available to select players, such as the original beta cape, only available to those who play the beta version prior to the full release of the game. Sky has multiple in-game currencies. Candles are the main currency of Sky and are exchanged with spirits and friends in return for items. Candles are obtained by collecting pieces of light called wax in game and forging them, or by purchasing them for real money. Hearts of the social currency of Sky are obtained when players receive gifts from others, can be bought directly from spirits with candles. Hearts are primarily used to purchase cosmetic items from spirits. Ascended candles are the rarest currency in Sky, which are rewarded to players for giving their winged light.
Hey, before people welcome in, we're just talking some Disney. Glad to have y'all here.
For wing butts, which gives players extra winged light, or can be used to upgrade friendship and purchase various spells such as height alteration and cape recharge. Another form of currency called event currency, introduced in the 0.21.5 update, is a type of currency that's only available for specific events. Event currency was created to bring equity to new players and allow for event-specific in-game currency (IGC) items to be attained easier. So imagine you being able to explore all 7 unique realms, right? And you being able to have your own cape, right? Even though Edna says no capes, right? So then Codename Kids Next Door, one of the biggest series of all time. Imagine me.
I remember Cartoon Network, right?
And my Lord Jesus, imagine, if you will,
Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends was Cartoon Network.
Number 1 through 5. Imagine me and the characters from Kid Organization and the villains from Kids Next Door. Right here. Images. Where is...
Now, I did say this. Now, this is a very big swing that I said. Okay, so everything within context conjecture.
Right here. Imagine that treehouse inside Disney's Hollywood studio, right? Pac-Man, need I say more? Yeah, I know. Let's see here. Pac-Man Mega Turbo Battle Chomp Chomps is an online-only Pac-Man competition. Each your way through multiple interconnected mazes using power pellets and a variety of power items to chomp ghosts and opponent Pac-Man players in the last pack. Standing at the end of each match of the 64-player Battle Royale to become Chomp Champ. Each to compete the only Pac-Man Battle Royale with cross-platform play. Consume all, eat everything in your maze, then tunnel to other Pac-Man players' mazes and munch for even more for the high score. Pac-Man a la modes. Elimination mode features arcade-style action against players. Mini rank, where you can earn tokens to trade for cosmetics. Ranked mode features serious competition against players of similar ranking to where you earn XP placed on leaderboards. Missions and meta fulfill specific conditions during the match for score boost. True Pac versus Pac action. Munch dots and fruit. Then eat a power pellet to chomp the ghosts and even other Pac-Man. Chomp other Pac-Man. Power to the Pac's power items add to the action with shield speed and more to give you the upper hand against ghosts as well as other Pac-Man players. Some power items have Pac-Man, but others help ghosts. Eliminating mazes. Beware of flashing mazes as they drop one by one during each match. Escape before they're eliminated. First slasher pack with a fun variety of body, head, and face costumes.
I believe there's an overseas experience where you can play Pac-Man with friends, right?
So imagine that in the United States at Walt Disney World. Plays and you invite them to play the same match as you. Play or spectate ongoing matches from the general player base, or observe your friend's skills. Elimination mode. Spectators can even roll what power items will be released to the players. Be the champ, outmaneuver, outlast, out Pac to be the last back standing. Get 63 other Pac-Man opponents. Imagine me and Pac-Man at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Roller coaster very easily. Finally, does anybody remember Cruising? The game Cruising? Come on now. Come on. Really? This is what we're going to do? This is what we're going to do. Oh, yeah. I went to my arsenal for this live here that I did just for Disney. Videos here. I need a video. So check this out here. Now, this right here, roll it. Come on, man. Baby! Come on, sis. What we talking about? What we doing here? Oh, my God. Man. If you don't remember this game at CC's Pizza or Chuck E. Cheese or Dave & Buster's, I'm going to need to talk to you. Because we got problems. Oh, my God, man. Oh, I did my good work on this one. I told you this was the remix. So imagine, if you will, a roller coaster with Cruise. Now, if you have never played Cruise, this is an arcade game that's at Chuck E. Cheese, that's at CC's Pizza. I mean, just everywhere. Dave & Buster's too. Imagine. Come on, y'all. Disney's Hollywood Studios. How cool would that be? Okay, I'm just saying. I am just saying. Okay. All right, so make a good time on this. Let me take these down here. Me too, brother. Me too. I told y'all I was not playing with y'all tonight. Yes, indeed. All right, so here we go. Let me get these up here. Animal Kingdom. All right. Animal Kingdom. So, Tink, I'm going to need your help here once again, my friend. Leaving Hollywood Studios too. Thank you, my friend. We're going to the Animal Kingdom. Stray, right here. This is a 2022 adventure game developed by Blue 12 Studio and published by Emperor Interactive. The story follows a stray cat who falls into a walled city populated by robots, machines, and mutant bacteria. The cat sets out to return to the servers with the help of a drone companion. B12. The game is presented through a third-person perspective. The player traverses the game world by leaping across platforms and climbing up obstacles, and can interact with the environment to open new paths. Using B12, they can store items throughout the world and hack technology to solve puzzles throughout the game. The player must obey the antagonistic instantaneous, which attempt to build them. Y'all remember Dinosaur, right? That amazing ride that's being demolished through the tropical Americas. Imagine a roller coaster like Dinosaur, but off of Stray, the video game. Now, does anybody remember Curious George? Yes, right here it stars a tailless monkey by the name of George, and his owner is known as the Man in the Yellow Hat, or Ted as he's named in the film. That's right.
Hello, Ted.
So,
Hello
Curious
from night
George
to
here.
night. You find me?
Is
Shout
the
out to
first film in the
James
Curious
Brown.
George series in an attempt to save the Bloomsbury Museum. A museum director named Ted goes to Africa to find a 40-foot outer encountering a monkey he later names George, goes onto the boat to America with Ted to Ted's apartment, causing a strict doorman named Ivan to go furious. After plenty of mishaps, eventually George who saved the museum. It was released in theaters on February 10th, 2006. So imagine meeting George in real life. Imagine meeting Ted. Imagine the Bloomsbury Museum coming to life in Disney's Animal Kingdom. Okay, so there is that. And of course, who could forget this dog right here, Clifford the Big Red Dog? Yes, I know. 2 stories made up each half-hour episode, usually one story featuring Clifford and his canine.
Understood, my friend. Understood.
Among them, the other story focused on Clifford's owner, Emmy Elizabeth.
Although I would say Stray is more city-like.
Focus on the dog's perspective. Human speech will replace barking to show the storyline from the dog's point of view.
Imagine Clifford the Big
all
Red
those
Dog.
characters, including Clifford the Big Red Dog himself, right? And of course, it was a movie. Yeah, it was a movie. So imagine me and Clifford in real life at Disney's Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
Okay? Just saying.
Yeah.
Now, of course, Angry Birds, the 3rd movie, is coming out very, very soon. The game has been downloaded more than 3 billion times. Imagine, if you will, beating the birds in real life. Okay, imagine being the pigs in real life. Imagine a Toy Story Midway Mania, ride with Angry Birds. Okay, and then does anybody remember a particular dragon? Let's see. I think I might know a particular dragon. Let's see.
Ooh, I did my good one on this one.
Roll it. Yes, indeed.
I think I smell a barbecue. Looks like I've got some things to do.
You got Toothless at Universal, Pyro at Disney. Come on now.
Hold your horns. This is great.
Yes, indeed.
Wow.
Thank you for releasing me.
Hello.
Pyro, right?
Who are you again? Spyro. 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 I'm getting a little winded.
That's me, all right.
Imagine meeting Spindle in real life, okay? I don't play. The series features the adventures of the main protagonist character, a dragon, right? So imagine meeting Spyro in real life and all those dragons and creatures and everything in between, all right? So finally, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to the 5th park. That's right, the 5th. By the way, for those of you who may not remember, there was a rumor about a Beastly Kingdom from Disney. And like I said, if you got Toothless over there at Universal, I think it's only fair if Disney had a dragon. Now, for those of you going to say, well, Maleficent's a dragon.
All right, my friend, all good. I need to go. Great show. Stay tuned for 2 BFP premieres tomorrow night and Saturday night. Understood. We're almost done, my friend. We're almost done. We're about to do the 5th park, and then I'm going to give my thoughts, and then I'm out of here. So I feel you. So we're almost there, my friend. We're almost there. 5th part coming up. I just wanted to mention that part. Okay, 5th part coming up now. Here we go. Park for Walt Disney World, okay? So yes, indeed. In order to get to that imaginary 5th park, it's a lot. It's a lot, but hey, you saw the thumbnail, you know my voice, and damn it, you know why you're here. As the fireworks are going off behind us here for Spyro. Yes, indeed. There, Tink, need your help, my friend. Let's do it. Thank you very much, my friend. All right, here we go, everybody. The 39 clues. Now, for those of you who don't know, Disney had the first crack at Harry Potter. They turned it down. I know Disney is whipping themselves every single day over that decision, but no fear. The 39 Clues is a series of adventure novels and by collaboration of authors Gordon Corman, Peter Langs, Drew Watson, Patrick Harmon, Linda Sue Park. Hey, 4 people, welcome in. We're talking some Disney. Glad to have you here. Jeff Hirsch, Natalie Stafford, C. Alexander London, Shada, and Jenny Goldman. So this book series chronicles the adventures of 2 siblings, Amy and Dan Kay, who discover that their family still is the most influential family in history, right? So right here, the first series revolves around orphans Amy and Dan Cahill, who discover their grandmother's death. The Cahill family has shaped most of the world history, contained the most famous historical figures. The Janus branch contains the most famous artists, and whereas the Akana branch skills are science and invention. The Thomas have a lot of strength and illusions are master spies and strategies and others. Amy and Dan pursue the clues while evading the sabotage of the other Cahills. Each book chronicles one location which Amy, Dan, and our parent Natalie Gomez travel to and focuses on one character associated with the clue. Now, Amy and Dan are part of the Madrigals. That's the secret branch. That's the branch that controls all the other branches in the world. So the Madrigals are generally known as stealthy and secretive right here. Yes, indeed. So their characteristics here. Madrigals are long believed to be ruthless assassins and spies. It wasn't until recently that the other Cahills learned that the Madrigals are actually a fifth branch of the family who strive for peace between all 5 branches. More than half the Nobel Peace Prize winners are Madrigals. They helped found the United Nations and other peace associations and organizations. So, yes, indeed, there. So imagine, if you will, beating the Madrigals, right? Beating the Madrigals, being the Janus branch, being the Kenner branch, Thomas's branch, and Lucius branch, and not to mention too, these card packs. They've been out here. This book series has been out here for a long time. It's supposed to be a movie series, but it never came to be. So the 39 Clues as the 5th part. Okay, sounds good. Walt Disney World. And imagine Amy and Dan's. Literally, Fortune, this is the last thing, brother. Now we're done. Amy and Dan, but all the family members. I think there was only like 4 amazing Cahill mansion. I'm pretty much done. Grace Cahill, their grandmother's mansion. Imagine that mansion come to life at Walt Disney World. Now, that is that park. Now, of course, anybody know the game Monopoly? Okay, now of course there is a theme park rather, or an attraction rather, called Monopoly Dreams. We talked about this on Virtual Tour Live here. There is one in Japan and one in Melbourne, or Hong Kong and Melbourne. So here it is here, Monopoly Dreams, right? So imagine you getting to play Monopoly games. Imagine you get to beat Mr. Monopoly himself. Yes, there he is right there. in the flesh, right? And by the way, if you don't know all the moves that Hasbro has been doing as an entertainment company in the theme park world, I did a whole live stream show and tour breaking that down. But imagine Monopoly City being the 5th park at Walt Disney World.
You're walking on Boardwalk. You're walking on Park Place. You're going to the Monopoly Steakhouse. You begin to sit in Mr. Monopoly's car. Imagine Monopoly go-karts with each go-kart being a different token. Possibilities are endless here. Let's keep going.
And also too, they also have Mr. Monopoly's car here. There's there's a laser challenge there. You can go into the jail itself there. And then there should be Mr. Monopoly's office. That's an exclusive version of the game that you can only get in Melbourne, Australia. And that right there, my friends, is Mr. Monopoly's car. Yeah. Imagine going through the vault there. Yeah. So imagine Monopoly being the fifth park. Imagine Monopoly rather being the fifth park at Walt Disney World. Okay. Then of course, Kool-Aid. Everybody know Kool-Aid. Okay. It's been around since the 1950s. Imagine being the Kool-Aid man in real life. Okay. Just imagine it. Just imagine it.
Roller coaster, escape room, lounge, restaurant, like all that.
Hey, Kool-Aid Man, do you ever get dizzy?
Yeah! Kool-Aid Zero Sugar Jammers. Zero sugar, all the flavor.
Oh, yeah. Imagine me and Kool-Aid Man in real life and having thrill rides based off of the flavors of Kool-Aid, right? Imagine making your own Kool-Aid flavor at Disney World. By the way, did I mention that Monopoly in this Monopoly was the fifth park? It would be based on thrill attractions. If it was the 39 clues, it would be thrill rides, right? So imagine that, okay? So imagine Kool-Aid as the fifth park in Walt Disney World. Now, finally, Astrobot right here, okay? So the particular protagonist
right here,
player embarks on a quest to save.
This could be the key for Disney to win.
Mothership and defeat the alien
space listen very intently.
Who had Richard construct the mothership like its predecessor. The game takes full advantage of the dual sense controller. Now, let me type in Astrobot because it's better to show you. Here it is. Here, roll it. Hey.
My friend. Y'all watch this trailer. I'm telling you, this is a sleeper that deserves to be in a theme park. I'm telling you.
The controller comes to life. Look at how clear the graphics are.
What did you say your name was?
All those cameos from different PlayStation games are in Astro. Yeah, that PlayStation is a ship. Yeah, I know.
The PlayStation is the ship. Oh yeah, buddy. The boss battle is so.
One more thing, Astro. No, boy. Yes, indeed.
PlayStation.
Or, in the words of Lil Jon, yeah, okay. Y'all, we did that in 1 hour, 42 minutes, and 38 seconds. Y'all, I did not know if I had the energy to do this again. Of course, this is the remixed rebrand master plan, okay? So, my Lord Jesus, my Lord, my Lord, my Lord, y'all, that's
Spectrum abre cada día una puerta a posibilidades sin límites. Con Spectrum, tus juegos te transportan a otro universo.
That's the plan. That's the plan, y'all. Listen, I hope you guys have enjoyed this tour. I truly was incensed by what Josh Tomorrow said about the game. Trying to bring Epic Games and Disney parks together when they already did with Virtual Magic Kingdom. I just felt it was completely out of line, classless, and disrespectful behavior to the fans who played Virtual Magic Kingdom all those years ago. It's to the point where my VMK still exists as the fireworks are going off behind us here for Astrobot, right? And like I said, they did Club Penguin. They did Toontown Online. They did Disney Interactive. Epic Mickey, like I said before, they got Disney Speedstorm, right? So imagine if the Walt Disney World Speedway was rebuilt, right? Where you can do the Richard Perry driving experience. Imagine making some of those cars from Disney Speedstorm and race that on the Walt Disney World Speedway, bringing Disney Quest back and updating some of the attractions
and bringing cars
new
to the Disney Speedway.
Right? Not just from Disney parks, but from all of these different brands that we talked about tonight. Yes, indeed. So yeah, like seriously.
Not to mention Wasteland could be the fifth park too.
With that being said,
Epic Mickey
if Walt Disney World activated this rebrand master plan remixed, it's not going to be Epic Universe.
No.
But for Disney World itself, not only will it have a new soul, not only will there be new, consumers, but there will also be all those fan bases coming to Disney World to experience every single thing that we have talked about here tonight. For sure. Man, we really did that thing. And because of this rebrand master plan, they would have been able to air this commercial.
Here you leave today and enter a world of
oh man.
World of princesses. A world of villains. And heroes.
Raise your sabers.
A world of other worlds.
A world of all the favorites.
A world of throwbacks.
A world of
for whatever you love. Infinite worlds await.
Y'all, that's our show. It's time for the best outro on YouTube, if I do say so myself. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say more special, because you were always born a blessing and trust you.
I'ma do that outro, Braylon. You've done more than
enough, brother. Wonderful, 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 wonderful job. As the fireworks are going off behind us here. That theme park place, I hope you got all your questions answered. And for those of you who are wondering the mechanic, did you notice that from Adventureland to the fifth park, every single area was gamified? Every single area was gamified. Every single area was gamified. So, what would happen if Disney called PlayStation and said, hey, listen, we saw some of your games that we think could elevate Disney in a huge fashion. Well, if you talk with Epic Games and bring some of those into the parks, you would bring in audiences to not only new experiences, but also too, the fan bases are huge. Fan bases are cultural, social capital. So you have new fan bases. You get old Disney fans back. You get new Disney fans in. And also too, did you notice how I didn't have to erase anything in order to do that? I just added. I didn't have to erase anything. I just added. I did not have to erase anything. I just added. So Marv, is your question answered? Lauren, is your question answered of that Americana? WDW Pro, is your question answered about how Disney would use that investment? And Ron, I can't play the video anymore. I think Phil will end the friendship if I play the video one more time. So I'm not going to lose him as a friend. But I hope you know there is a one, there is one, there is two, and there is three. And those three people form a little something called BFP. Imaginary. Been doing it the whole time, by the way. Just want to say that. So to that part place, great job on the rumor. But next time, before any of y'all open up y'all mouths, do your research, do your due diligence, and give a damn up and ish about the weight of how you move. Just saying. Phil Floriton, what do you think of the rebrand master plan? It's been a minute since we talked about it. I mean, did I wake up that park place? I ain't kissing them and ish, you know. I'm using factual information and creativity to wake them up. Did I wake them up enough? I hope I did, because this is it. I ain't got nothing else. I don't know what to tell them. Not to mention, I did a whole Disneyland and Disney's California Adventure rebrand master plan. and I renamed Disney's California Adventure to Disney's Composition of Magic theme park. Disney's Composition of Magic California Adventure theme park at that. The plan can happen. And Phil, how many attractions and stuff did we talk about tonight in this particular live stream? I believe it was over 12. Now, were there 12 attractions in one park? No. Because we got to work with what we have, right? But every park, 5 lands, so 4 parks. But if you really want to talk about 5 lands, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We did 10 for one ride earlier, correct? Absolutely, we did 10 for one ride. Frozen Air After, correct? But for tonight's live, 5 lands. So basically, the plan that I implemented again tonight with the Walt Disney World Rebrand Master Plan, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We made 10 new parks on that property, Culture Casino. 5 new parks. So 5 theme parks altogether, but 5 lands in Magic Kingdom. Because some people say, hey, Adventureland is a theme park, right? So you got to think about that as well. So 5 theme parks in totality, but 10 theme parks overall, and each one of them got something new. You know, if you would listen to people that may be from out of the way, you might be ahead of the curve. But see, that's the blessing of having your own team, is you can stomp the yard and still make a sound. Now, listen, I know this was 3 hours live, but it took about 80 to 90 minutes of background and checking y'all before answering y'all. I think this is probably the biggest video that Theme Park Place will ever get as a response. Because, see, they talked for 14 minutes about the idea. We talked for 3 hours, 38 minutes, and 5 seconds about solutions. Now clock that T. Now is time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you want more special, because you are always one of us. And trust, you may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Wise one thing, call yourself. There's nothing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I spend time with you. You has spent time with me, and hopefully by spending time together, Ross, we're great together. And I always remember right, whether you're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or you've been saying Disney can win. You've been showcasing how Disney can win. The question is, can everybody be open-minded enough to recognize that plans are already out here? And can Disney recognize that, hey, maybe there's some fans that might just be the solution?
Make sure the replay is not just right for you to watch it, not just right for you to listen to it, but for you want to experience it again. I love you. I value. I make sure I always remember, receive love, you gotta give it, receive love, you gotta give it, receive love, you gotta give it. Whatever obstacles you overcome, whatever success you have achieved upon this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you, but no one's probably be proud of you, damn. So finally, y'all listen. Josh tomorrow got a lot of work to do. And truly, I wish him well. I wish Dana Walden well. I wish all the staffs and crews at Disney well. Because the truest test, I said this about Melody Cherie Rogers and Nick Cannon, the truest, what did I say? The strength of a brand, you don't know how strong it is until it's been tested. You don't know how strong a brand is until it's been tested. You do not know how strong a brand is until it's been tested. Disney got to 100 years because of cultural capital. But now to get to the next 100, they're going to have to reflect quality and not just ride their coattails of We Disney. And that's going to be the real test. You heard? Commercial break and fireworks coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's come, for the blessed known way for you, me, all of us, as a society, as people, as culture. I feel the love. I'll send it right back to you. Good night, everybody. Love you. Bye-bye.
I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that They've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you this.
Here you leave today and enter a world of
A world of princesses. A world of villains. And heroes.
Raise your sabers.
A world of other worlds.
A world of all the favorites.
A world of throwbacks.
A world of
for whatever you love. Infinite worlds await.
Open your eyes.
Think of the one place you've always wanted to see.
This is where our magic comes from.
They say if you dream a thing more than once,
Please, please, please.
it's sure to come true.
Everything you see exists together in the great circle of life.
There are stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it.
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun.
I told you she was tricky.
Life is full of possibilities. What do you want to be remembered for?
The world is in our hands, and we gotta do something with it.
I just want to say a word of thanks to all the artists, the workers, and all of you. The young and the young in heart. You helped make this dream come true.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer.
I've been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content.
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.